show.
Hey, hello, good evening.
Thank you for noticing that my voice still sounds bad.
Yeah, I didn't want to say that it sounds like crap, but
Yeah, sounds. I don't know, man. I don't know. I think I still have that bit of cold left. You know what I'm saying?
okay. Did
It is.
your did your COVID app also indicate red, just like
No,
mine did?
no.
Okay.
No, I don't think so. No, no. Calm down. I'm sending the wife to the pharmacy to get some NyQuil to
Okay.
help with the.
When is the
Very
when is the
support.
pillow supposed to arrive?
I have no idea, but I had barely any sleep today. Man, I almost died. My neck, I'm telling you, my neck is still killing me. The
So you're not
yeah.
having any pillow today
Well,
yet?
well, what happened was she threw out my pillow and I
Yeah.
took her pillow, but it's too
Okay.
small for me.
I
And the
thought
other
you
pillow is too big.
slapped you so hard that now your neck is hurting or something.
Yeah, I think it had something to do with that as well. It's
Hmm.
all the things, the culmination of everything. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
It's the culmination, cumulative effects. Let's just talk up for 5 minutes about the new leak. I spoke about this yesterday for like 3 hours, so I don't wanna take up too much time, but yeah, it looks like it's almost 100% guaranteed that the next GMT is not going to be Coke. Rolex is playing hard to get, like like a potential. Why? That's why we love Rolex. They don't care what we want. You know, playing hard to get, hard to get. That's
But
how.
you know
Yeah.
the story goes Rolex never looks back, never goes back. So some
Mm,
people may okay, Jubilee is not going back, but actually they're going back.
I wouldn't say they're not looking back. I think here's the thing. I don't even think they're going anywhere. That would summarize it better. They're like they have never changed. Just pretend like but they're not working basically on normal human scale. Like now we expect every year a full revamp of the catalog. But they're like, no, we already have an existing catalog. We're just messing around with it. David,
What's up, guys?
hey man, welcome to the
Hello,
show.
David.
Hey, Jonathan and Jonathan.
Yeah, yeah, he's picking up a package there. He's picking up a package
He's muted.
deal.
So welcome
Yeah,
back home, David.
Oh, thank you.
yeah. How are you doing this holiday season? The
Oh,
season, it's the season of joy and happiness.
I'm great now that it's over. That's
Yeah, with Pepsi on your wrist, there's no excuse not to be happy, right?
right.
This what makes no sense. How can tea and tickers be happy? I mean, you have the Pepsi on your wrist. That makes sense. But he doesn't. He doesn't have a Rolex. How can he be happy? Neo, $5. Tim Wright delivering the inside watch news. That's right. These news break here every day. I'm on the forefront of news. I'm like the CNN or the New York Times of the wristwatch world. What's up?
Tea and Tickers, is that what? Are you
The plan.
waiting for a Rolex? Are you looking for one, or?
Well, we're hoping to convince him that he shouldn't be happy without a Rolex.
No, the delivery that Tim was talking about was something else.
Might be the most ridiculous thing I've ever heard. But
I know.
anyway,
Here's the thing. I have never been happier when I had one Rolex, and I have been less happier since I got more than one. So I think one is the perfect combination,
So
guys.
what makes you so unhappy now? Now that you have 5 or 6 or 10?
Good night sleep actually beats any Rolex.
That is true.
Yo, without getting some good night sleep, it doesn't matter what watches you have. You're gonna feel miserable. You're gonna feel awful. Oh, see.
Greetings, gents.
Oh, hey, OC.
How's everyone doing?
Welcome
Good,
to
how
the show, man.
Hey, what
Did you
what
get
is
good
that
night's sleep?
sweater all about,
Yeah, that
OC?
looks like this looks very festive.
Yeah.
Look at this. Oh no, that's a rock star.
Okay.
Yeah, he 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 he, he told me let's go to like a concert. I thought it sounded like an orchestra. I'm like, oh, it's like really classy. I dressed up. We gone. It's like a Van Halen fires and like what the hell? Bright blue comet, $2. Has there ever been such an early correct leak? Not no, but
Well, we don't know if
but
it's correct.
Right.
but I am almost 100% sure this is a correct leak because I think because it's COVID, and I'm thinking if you think about it, Rolex hasn't the catalogs. There has been really low supply of those catalogs, you know, and now only now AD started getting the catalogs that they were should have gotten in March, and I'm thinking Rolex is trying to get ahead of the catalog game, ahead of the curve here, and I think one of the catalogs kind of leaked.
Yeah,
Right?
but you know what is crazy? We have now December, so usually Basel would be around April, and in April in Basel they used to show dummies, and the reason was always, yeah, we got them ready last minute. But
Yeah.
you can see how lengthy that process is. Basically, they know now what they're gonna show at in spring, so
Hey,
they should be able to make some watches with movies with movements inside, shouldn't they?
Neo, $5. You are the inside Hollywood of the community. Thank you, Neo. Try my best. I try my
Tim,
best.
I will say the authenticity is dubious at best, but whatever generates the clicks
yeah,
The
and
clicks,
the
you
the clout.
views.
you mean the crown guards are dodgy, OC?
No, I just don't think this is a legitimate
Mm.
image. But I
You
think
guys
it's
gonna be
good.
disappointed to find
It
out
does
the
create
truth.
a interesting discussion about what
Um,
the next GMT should be.
I think this makes perfect sense. In my opinion, this makes perfect sense. Like Rolex, like if you think about it from their perspective, right? If you think about it, like, okay, everybody wants Coke, but they're gonna play hard to get, right? How can they prolong people getting the Coke as long as possible? And that's why they first release the Pepsi and the Bat. So there was the Batman. Then they released the Batgirl, and the Pepsi on the Jubilee. They discontinue the Batman, right? Then they're like, okay, the Coke has to be next. But then they're like, they bring back the Batman. It's like, oh my god, okay, they brought that one. Then they put both on the Jubilee. Now they bring back the black one. It's like they have all these pieces and they keep taking away one, giving one back, until finally they'll give us the Coke. It's
I
actually
think
very smart move.
I totally disagree with you,
Why?
Tim,
Total
because
like totally disagree
yes,
with me.
so
Not a
so
little bit disagree, just total.
totally.
Jesus.
Because since they brought out the Pepsi,
Yeah.
the DMT is the hot cake that they're selling. They don't need. There is no need to get this line attractive or more attractive. So bringing back the Batman was basically a pointless exercise. Now they're bringing back the
But it just
black.
looks like they're doing
Wait,
something.
yeah, the black was always the worst seller of them all when you had an alternative.
Yeah.
So this entire thing of making the product line more attractive is not really true, because they are really not into selling more than they are currently doing. So making them more attractive
What
doesn't
you
make
don't
sense to me.
realize, that by bringing out the black, they're making the Pepsi and the Batgirl more hard to get. Okay.
Okay.
Whereas
That I agree with.
let's say they made 10,000, right,
Yeah.
of GMT Master 2s. Now instead of putting 10,000 movements into 10,000 cases and splitting them three ways between Pepsi, Batgirl, and let's just say Pepsi and the Batman, Just keep it to those two, right? Now they're gonna split it 3 ways. It's gonna make the Pepsi even more hard to get. It's gonna
So
make
what is the point?
what makes the Pepsi more attractive.
Well, it is so attractive. It doesn't matter if they half the number that is put out or not. I don't
They're
see the
catering
point.
to existing Pepsi owners. Look at this fucking guy above me, David. He's probably smiling right now. He is on top of the world. This is the best news you could ever heard, right?
I
Yes.
mean, to answer Jonathan, I mean, in
Yeah.
manufacturing and things like that, it's a stopgap. They don't want to disrupt the wave of the Pepsi and the Batman and the Batgirl. So they decided to release the least controversial, the least hype, the least anything piece until they're ready to do the next big thing. And this is the answer.
Because if they released the Coke, David right now would not be smiling.
Well,
He'd be
I don't
pretty
know.
sad. He'd be like, fuck.
I don't
Yeah,
know.
Pepsi's great, but the Coke, everyone's gonna be like, yeah, Pepsi's great, but it's the Coke, man. It's the Coke. It's like if they release the Coke will go higher than the Pepsi.
But why creating a new hype? So let's say, okay, they bring out the Coke next year
Instead
or
of
in 2
creating
years.
new hype,
Why?
they're hyping
Why
up
is that
the
necessary?
existing.
There is the bottom line crazy hype already. Why is it necessary to
This
fuel
is
the
because you're
I could
not
be
as
able to sell more.
genius as they are.
It's
See, what you would have done, you would have given people exactly what they want already 3 years ago. People were talking about the Pepsi, the Coke for 3 years, and you would have already made it happen. Rolex, they're professional. They're professionals at it. You know, they're like the professional porn star. They don't just climax right away. They're able to withhold the.
That is the most ridiculous comparison you had so far.
It's a fact.
The comparison, it works for Tim.
It works as long as it works for somebody. That's
By the way, you guys have to remember that the models were already split last year when they introduced both Oyster and Jubilee options. You actually got the Batman and the Pepsi split 4 ways. Yes. So you already had availability. Instead of being split 2 ways for the stainless models, now they were split 4 ways. And Tim, the Oyster was a big concession to the enthusiasts when the 2018 model came out, and it was only on Jubilee. And people started calling the black blue version the Batgirl.
Yeah,
people did say, "God, I wish they put it on Oyster," and that was a sentiment that was repeated year after year. And last year they did it. So they did,
but
not that they were listening, but they did do something pretty bold for Rolex, give you a bracelet option. Wow. That's unheard of.
It's in between step. It's a half step. It's Rolex like half step forward, step back, half step forward, step back. And then it's like a 10-step jump.
But in theory, like what you're saying, Tim, I agree with 100%. I think they should be introducing more dial and bracelet variations to make the slices of availability all that much smaller.
Yes.
I like that idea. Make them harder to get. So if you have a Tiffany blue, you know that very few people have it. If you get the black on Jubilee, you know that somebody else may have it, but it's on Oyster. Yeah. That's cool. They're ratcheting up the exclusivity.
Yeah. Let's see here. Nick, Rolex gives you what you don't want, then you realize you want it.
They make you want it.
Yeah, that is what Steve Jobs did, actually.
Yeah. Brett Allen, good morning. Watches 63. Remember all the leaks last year about the Explorer? They turned out to be true. And
we have a ceramic bezel. We have a ceramic bezel on the Explorer.
No, there was no ceramic bezel.
Yes,
there was no leak. There was no leak about the ceramic bezel.
But there have been plenty of mock-up.
No, there was no leak about the ceramic bezel. The most Speedy Hernandez, $2. Rolex, the most exciting watch brand in the sleep.
It's Tim Wright. Tim Wright is the most exciting watch brand.
Tim, going back to what you said, what What makes you think? Because historically, the Pepsi and Coke were on the market at the same time before, right?
Yeah.
I think so.
Yes,
and
of course.
the Pepsi was always the more popular one. What makes you think this time around, if they released the Coke, it would go? It would. I'm not disagreeing.
It will make Pepsi more cooler, because coolness is comparative. It's only like everything cannot be cool. Do you agree with me?
No, it's just
There's
a
only-
variation.
Right.
It is just a variation. I agree that the Pepsi is the most desirable, and I
Sure.
think it would have been a bad
But
choice.
now it's going to be even more desirable.
Well,
Because
people will
now
go
there's
bonkers
more
after.
things that are not as desirable. You understand?
Yeah.
Now it's going to be like, whereas now it's like, oh, can I get the Batman or the Pepsi, right? It's 50-50. And like people ask for the Pepsi, and then the agent says,
So
okay,
real
and
world
they'll say,
scenario
okay, I'll
is
take the Batgirl.
that's exactly, and then now they'll be able to offer you the black
Yeah.
or whatever, and then you're like, oh shit, should I take it? Well, I guess
Yeah.
I'll never get the Pepsi.
Hey, it's the black or nothing, or go fuck yourself, right?
Well,
so,
hey, if their goal is to be, oh, you want to do the super chat?
Bright Blue comment, $5. Why isn't any of this excitement about a new Coke reflected in the prices of the old Coke?
Well, simple reply. Because the Coke was never a real Coke. You could change the bezel inserts without a problem. So every Coke is also a Pepsi or a black.
Right.
Because we're talking about 5 digits, and you could swap the bezel inserts. And in some markets, you still can buy loose bezel inserts.
It was
and
fake
just put
Coke.
them on.
The Cerachrome bezel changed everything, really, with the DMZ.
Also, in ceramic is gonna look so freaking sexy. We just know it. Like, it's gonna look way more sexier. Ceramic Coke is gonna be so.
Well, who on this? Does everybody but T and Tickers? No offense. Does everybody but have a Pepsi? Because I know Tim, you do, and OC, you do, right?
I don't have a Pepsi.
Yes, he does. Yes, you do. He has a 4-digit and a 5-digit.
Yes, I have 3.
The one problem I see.
Son of a bitch. It can't have enough. Like the most Pepsis.
Yeah, the one problem I see, and it's not a problem with mine. I love it and I don't care. But in most lights, they're not going to be that distinguishable. The blue in the Pepsi is almost black in most lights, and the red. I mean, the red will be different from the red on the Coke. But like in certain lights, you put a Coke and a Pepsi next to each other in the ceramic, and you're going to have a hard time seeing the difference. Like, I don't know that they want to have 2 watches like that are just that close. But anyway, I think it's a problem with the Cerachrome on the Pepsi. Honestly, they didn't. I don't think that they got the blue the way that they wanted it to. I don't think.
Oh, they did. There's 3 different blues and reds, actually.
Okay.
You have the Mark III. They went through several variants. Okay, here we go. Can someone please link the Ceramic Explorer? I don't remember. There was no leak. What happened was, what Rolex did, they made a video where Explorer 2 is in the shadow. And if you take that screenshot, you put it through the Photoshop, you rejigger the colors, it kind of looks like the bezel is ceramic. But
there were plenty of prediction mock-ups.
Yes.
So.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna link one to prove Tim wrong.
But no. Here's the
difference.
The difference here.
DA may have a mock-up in
the
chat.
At least you have pure intention.
Let's have a look at this for a second. So
yes. Okay, but that looks clearly fake. You see, that's clearly fake.
How dare you?
That's not a leaked image. That is so fake.
Yeah, but those images have been around for years.
Okay. Yeah, I hope they don't release that watch. Holy shit!
It's clearly fake. This is why I tell you why it's real is because it's in the catalog. You see, guys, it's all about the catalog. This picture was taken from this catalog. Okay?
I don't like them. I don't like them. Them crown guards. Actually.
Crown guards?
Yeah, I don't like them.
They're small. I mean, they've actually become a little smaller over the years, I think. But
I don't like them. Like the Jubilee bracelet. Love the Jubilee bracelet.
See it?
Yeah,
I I've seen a picture in the catalog that was way worse. I mean, this just looks legitimate. I'm sorry. I already had the same kind of leak I had last year, and I was like, no, guys, this is totally fake. I did all kinds of things with it, and I was like, oh, look at the pixels. There's pixels. But you know what? No, it's
So designer
unfortunately.
Didier sent us a link, but I don't get it because I
Yeah, that's
only
it. This
can
is what he said that he made a mock-up. So he says that it's the original image, and then he's got his. Wait, where is this?
Help us out with the difference.
He says left is the leak, right is my rendering. So this was the leak image, and so he can do. Basically, he's saying it's easy to do a Photoshop on this thing.
Yes.
But you see, his one is a little bit too sharp. It's too sharp. Let's see. I can't zoom it in anymore. Okay.
I mean, this could be another thing where Rolex is long gaming it, and I mean, the rumor is that they want to elevate themselves to, you know, maybe just below Paddock and Vacheron and all that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
And if they're gonna do that, they need to pick a couple models and continuously elevate them, like just have them keep going up and up until they become like the Pateks and all that kind of stuff. Well, continuing to release these, making Pepsi, Daytona, whatever, harder and harder to get, keeps pushing those up while still selling the volume that they're going to sell.
Exactly.
So could be anything.
Exactly. Because Rolex would say, "Oh, you see how it's hard to get the Pepsi. Now they can give out at least like the black."
Yeah, but while still making the prices go up in that, and then continue. And you saw it this year, 10-12% on the Pepsi. Well, next year another 10%, another 10%, another 10%, until it's, you know, $35,000 stainless steel ridiculousness. And you know, I don't know.
Yeah. So you just changed the color in the Photoshop, right? Just
you need to put your flash on your camera to get the Pepsi to look that blue. It does not look that blue in anything else other than a flash or bright sunlight.
Yeah. But the thing is, this is from a good source. That's the thing. It is from a bit of a source here. Yeah.
So is there any background story about where that picture comes from?
No.
So
no.
Showcase posted it, hasn't he? Or
yeah, he sent them to me.
So did he tell you how he got it, or
no
the context?
Actually, well, let's get him on the show. Let's try to. What is he doing?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I didn't, Jonathan. I looked for a couple of videos. I didn't see anybody doing any other releases or videos about this. I thought Paul Thorpe would be all over this, but I didn't see anything else other than what Tim and Archie did.
Look, we have some crazy trolls here. Just remember when we exposed Archie's Ferrari. So there are some nasty people out there who are doing crazy stuff, and I wouldn't be surprised if someone would go the lengths to just fool us around.
Absolutely not. I expect it.
Yeah, T and Tickers.
Yes.
You were saying?
I'm not saying anything for like 2 minutes. I've been away.
No, you were trying to say something and I cut you off.
No, I wasn't. Seriously. No, honest, I really wasn't. Honest.
Okay.
Ben $1.
Second, I was watching. No, seriously. Thank you, anyhow. But
Happy Cameron is on. I lose brain cells listening to him.
Ooh, that was tough to get through.
Yes, but
it's fake. It's
good to have something controversial.
Yeah, I agree.
It was quite
It was good.
Yeah.
It was a fake or a rip-off of a show. I think they're trying to.
It was good for the show for 2 hours, wasn't it? Crikey.
Neo, I'm not crazy. Wait, why people think he's crazy?
That's
I was calling trolls crazy.
The thing is, if this black is real, if it's fake, it's of no consequence because the discussion is still valid, and we should be happy that we have something else to talk about.
If this is true, I mean, this makes so much sense. Like, if knowing Rolex, if you think about it, you go back like past 3 years after the Pepsi with the way they They bring back the Batgirl. They bring the Batgirl, discontinue the Batman. Then they bring the Batman, discontinue the Batgirl, and then they bring both. It's just like, they're like moving back and forth. It makes perfect sense that they would bring out this one next. Hello, Mr. GMT, Mr. Sexy. How's it going?
What's going on, you sexy beast? What's happening?
Hey, we're looking at
Hey,
what
how are you,
Bruce G
Sexy?
says is a
Merry
deep
Christmas, mate.
fake.
Oh,
Mr.
it doesn't matter
GMT,
if it's a fake. It's making my watch relevant. I'm happy about that.
you're excited. Are you excited about?
I actually am excited.
Right?
If this is real, I am excited.
But you're always excited.
Oh yeah, I'm always excited. I just can't help myself. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
This thing is I think this looks so cool.
I reckon it does. I reckon it looks awesome. There's
Especially
one thing that
because-
it'll never have that mine has.
Yeah.
It'll never have the green loom.
The green loom, that
is very
green
true.
shroom. The cool
That's one
thing is
thing
that
it'll
this
never
never
have.
existed, right? This
Nah,
never.
But
on
if
the
it
Jubilee.
comes out, how cool is that, man? On
Yeah.
Jubilee. Fuck, that is so awesome. Jesus.
Pure class, pure
It
class.
is.
Kevin, the
I'm so
deep fake
excited.
picture comes from Reddit. Someone was perusing Gisberg's Brunner's The Watch Book Rolex.
Gisbert Albrunner is the high priest of watch collecting here in Germany and internationally known.
Oh.
So, any more news on TPG then? I still want to know why it isn't covered in the press, like Bruce G says. Why have we not heard anything else about the
Yeah.
robbery?
I
Why
watched-
not?
That is very
watched,
true. It was a big deal, and you haven't heard anything.
I mean, there's loads of other smaller watch robberies in California, in Los Angeles area that have been covered on Google. You can
Yeah, but
find them.
T and
but you
Tickers, I
can't
said
find
it.
that one.
I said it the first day that it was on. The problem with TPG is every journalist who has some pride in his profession, he will just
Right.
Google Timepiece Gentleman, and everybody will stumble over the blackout social media
Scandal.
hype that they try
Right.
to create. And
Mhm.
so
Yeah.
every respectable journalist will take this with a long
Translate.
wrench or with a tall wrench. So
So
nobody
that,
really
that,
wants.
don't, that don't actually
So
believe
you're
that
saying the
this is
journalists
actually happening.
won't believe it and won't report on it. 'cause
Yeah,
the journalists
because
won't believe
because
it.
everybody
That's
is
the point.
afraid that they're pulling such a stunt again, and the respected media then fall for it. That is my
Oh,
explanation.
okay.
You still
Right.
believe
With
that
you.
journalists
That's a
have
very good
integrity?
point.
Some of them.
Yeah, but I'm saying there's plenty that would jump on this and be like, "Hey, that's clickbait, man."
But that's exactly what I was thinking
Yeah.
too. Why wouldn't
It's
they?
a no news day. We
Yeah.
got it over Christmas. It's a no news day. So I thought somebody wouldn't give a shit and
So-
would jump on it.
Yeah, so I did two things because I don't waste more than 30 seconds on this kind of stuff. But I did watch the video that oh man, I forget his name. Beyond Time, is that the guy's channel?
I
Yes,
made a
every
video
time,
about
yes.
that too, but okay.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
he put TPG's video on his.
I like how
channel.
you're watching my competitor stuff, and not
Well,
my.
I didn't watch it live. I'm sitting here, aren't I?
Hey, keep going.
So he basically played the whole newest thing where Anthony was talking to Marco on the phone, and then he actually called Roman and got his advice. And they revealed that they think they're only insured up to $250K on carrying stuff, but because they were taking it to that store, their insurance might be on the hook for it because they already invoiced for them. But on the same thing, that caused me to go to the police reports and do a quick Google, and just like what John,
There are no police reports.
there's no police. If arrests have been made, if anything has happened, it is not anywhere that I can find it.
Right.
No.
But I can find.
That's the same thing.
I got arrested last night here if I wanted to. So I mean,
I have.
So
I have
this
actually a
is you
detective
reckon?
who's
So
doing.
you've got. Sorry, so you've got
Sorry,
to
I'm
this
just
is
saying.
media
I have a
stuff.
detective who's doing all this investigative
nice.
stuff, and he
you
contacted
have-
me earlier today. He said, "Man, Tim, you're now responsible for fake news because that whole Timepiece Gentleman robbery thing does not seem to exist in the
Oh,
in any
wow.
type of
So
record."
this is all a media
I
stuff.
have to. It's all it could be.
Really?
Yeah.
I
You're stuttering
don't
over
know.
your words. What do you say? Why
I'm
are you
just
Can't
stuttering over
believe
your
that's
words?
another media
I'm just
stunt. My
saying.
God.
That doesn't sound good when you're
hard.
stuttering over your words, man.
Hard. Hard to say. I don't want to call it either
Are you
way.
doing this? Why?
I don't want to be. I don't want to be liable for it either way. You know.
No, I won't say it out loud
Saying.
either.
I'm on the fence. I'm on the fence. Tell
I'm
you
just
that.
I'll
stating
say it
things
out
that I
loud. I'm
can
just saying
and can't
I've got no channel, so I don't care. what are they going to do to me?
All right.
Shut what down? Let's shut nothing down.
sue me for what?
Tim,
For
are you
what?
certain there's will be fewer Pepsis than Batmans and not more GMTs overall? 100%. Because if
I'm
they,
so
if
excited,
they,
man, that this Black's coming out. Far out.
yeah,
If it's
if this
true,
Black
if it's
comes
true.
out, there's gonna be less Pepsis. It's not. They're not like, oh, we're releasing 10,000 of Pepsis, 10,000 Batmans, 10,000 this, 10,000 that. No,
And
they're
it makes my name
dividing.
more relevant,
Yeah,
Mr. GMT. You know?
exactly. They should stick to green sapphire glass on it. Ooh, that would be really
That's an
cool.
idea.
But
That's
yeah, but that's what Z Blue is for. Latest news is that Tempest Gentleman upped the reward to 500,000. Why not make the reward 1.1 million? And find the watches, just keep them, man.
Yeah.
Oh, shit, dude.
I love my wrench. Means I can say sucks. LOL. Well, enjoy it for now, Air King Ben.
He'll take it off you if you're not careful.
Exactly. Drink responsibly or wrench responsibly. Wrench shovel, 1 pound. So yeah, look at the TN tickers. He wrenched irresponsibly. Where did it go?
Hey, no, I didn't. The balls. That's
I
Do you
lost
know
my
what?
wrench,
No
and
way.
I didn't even wrench anyone off. I just lost
Fucking
it.
hell. No, you hardly come on. Yeah, no
I
way
just-
did I wrench responsibly. That's
I tried to
bollocks,
make the wrench really, really exclusive.
Ooh,
Not
I
that
appreciate the
Mr.
honor.
GMT doesn't deserve one, but he hasn't been around for long enough. So it's like
I've been
rarely
around
see
long
him. He's in
enough.
the shadows.
Hasn't been around long enough. Fuck
He
me.
has-
He
always
been long
watches,
enough.
man.
Fuck
He
me
has
dead.
been
Jesus
here
Christ, I
right
better sell
from the
my soul to the
beginning.
devil by the sounds of it. Fuck me dead.
Red shovel, 1 pound 79 cents. Wouldn't trust Tempest Gem with a band of bananas. I was actually thinking of investing into an LV backpack myself and start doing wristwatch deliveries around Brooklyn and New York. We got a lot of hoods that need Rolexes delivered.
I'll tell you what, though, you should
Yeah.
watch that video of him talking to Roman, because it is so illuminating to how much Roman knows about this business and how little Anthony does, because he is rattling off these things about how
Ooh,
like all of his insurances and everything, and he's like, do you have this, do you know this? And Anthony's like, I didn't know that was a thing.
yeah.
I think we've seen it. If that's the one, I think Tim put it on the other night. If he's sitting in his office with it on speakerphone.
No, different one.
Oh,
New
sorry,
one.
my apologies. Sorry,
Yep.
it's a different one,
Yep.
is it?
No, I saw.
Right.
You give,
No, you're right.
You
though.
got to
I
give
thought
it
it
a
was
time,
that one,
buddy.
and no, it's a new one. Oh, sorry.
David,
Oh,
do you
okay.
remember when I asked him which Lange models he likes?
Did he not know what Lange was?
He knew what Lange was, but the
do
models
remember
were
that.
crickets.
Yes, I know.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, if it's not a
Wow.
Rolex, if it's not an AP, he doesn't care.
Wow.
And by the way, guys, this is breaking news. Tim, read my chat message. I spoke with the police, and there is a press release on Timepiece Gentleman coming today. Fuck!
Oh, there you go, guys.
Mr. GMT,
It's
you're
real.
gonna have to retract. You have to do a retraction. Oh, you made it.
Yeah. So, Tim, you were saying.
Yeah.
You were saying.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. Right.
Hey,
Oh,
well,
this is
see
good
that.
news.
Yeah.
I'm
Yeah.
excited. I want to see what they're going to say.
Yeah. We need to.
Yeah.
We need a link to this. We need.
Wow.
As soon as this press release drops,
Okay.
we're gonna play it.
So,
Where is it, by the way? Where is this press release going to be? Is there like a website? What are they gonna do?
so
I've got a
California
question about
police
these
is
new
what.
GMTs that are going to get released. When do you think we'll find out when this is actually going to be announced about all these watches?
Well, I'm expecting some March, right? March. That's when usually stuff is released by
So
Rolex.
March, yeah.
no?
So we've got to wait that long now. Jesus.
Yeah, 3 months.
What are we gonna do? Oh my god.
Man, and time goes slowly if you watch the live stream. Like if you don't watch live streams, it just feels
before
like
you know it, it just clicks over, just happens, you know.
yeah. But if you're in the live stream sphere, man, time just
And
slows
not only that, when you're in the
down.
live streams talking about it, it takes even longer again.
Exactly.
Fair enough.
Man,
So we're
it's a
gonna be talking
disaster.
about this for the next 3 months.
Because we talk every
Yeah,
day.
you
is
gotta milk
gonna
it as
be
much. You
minty
gotta
mess-
milk it as much as you can, man. You can't these days. You can't let it go. You gotta milk it and milk it and milk it.
milk
It's all about
it.
content.
It's what the viewers want. I'm sorry.
You know what they say? They say once you talk about black, you never go back.
That's exactly right, brother. And I'm one of those boys. That's got the black.
That's for a different video.
Oh my god.
Oh, fucking hell.
Math
OC, please be
This is
very
just
careful
consolidate.
with those kind of topics when Mr. GMT is joining us.
Yes, that's for sure. Because I get very excited.
Yeah.
Very, very happy to hear that. M is going to let us know as soon as it happens so that we can break the
Wow.
news live on
You know,
air.
I think M's the legend of the day today. I think
This
just
is a
from bringing
true
the
nail
news.
biter, guys. I have
That's
to
if
rename.
he's right. That's if he's right.
Yeah. I'm going to rename the name of this live stream. It's a countdown to Tempe's Gentleman.
Press conference.
Official police report. Official police.
Official-
Official press
Yeah,
release.
that's a good idea to me. They should do that.
Yeah.
Yeah. Hell yeah.
Yeah, actually, I'm going to do it now.
I tell you
Come
what,
up with
if
some
you
good ideas sometimes, you know that Tim. And
if you
some fucked
search
up ones, too,
YouTube, there's so
sometimes.
many people saying it's a scam out. There's so many other YouTubers have done a report on
Yeah.
it saying it was a scam. Unbelievable. So many out there.
But they claim I don't know. I guess I'm not in California, so I don't know how it works. But here, I mean, I don't care what press release that they do after the fact. If there's a crime committed last night and somebody was arrested, which they claim that the one driver of the car was arrested or they took the guy in for questioning. If you look it up on the police records the next day, there's a report of an arrest being made.
There should be something, right? Yeah, there should be. Even here in Australia, it's the same thing.
Yeah,
But yeah, that's really weird.
yeah.
There's a daily arrest log for every police department, and
Right.
no one's been able to find anything related to someone implicated in a Fountain Valley robbery or watch jacking or whatever.
Nothing.
Hmm.
So I don't know. It's still fishy. It's still weird. I'm not saying anything, accusing anything.
Yeah,
it's just
It
really
is
odd.
weird, though. You're absolutely right. It is fucking weird.
Very odd.
Huh.
Timmy, who's this sexy guy down the bottom here without an avatar?
Oh, that's Kevin. Kevin, you need to get an avatar. What's wrong with you?
That looks very creepy.
Kevin is muted. 1 second.
Yeah.
And he's muted too, which is even more
OC's
creepy.
got a really nice
There you
avatar. David, what kind of avatar you got?
Me?
There you
Yeah.
go.
I forget.
Oh,
Hey, Kevin.
let's see.
What is my
Kevin, I just sold
My
my
avatar.
Grand Seiko Spring
Oh,
today.
that's so sad. Why?
Well, I don't
Different
know
from
what
your
you-
other watches?
I'm culling the herd.
That's so sad.
Yes, I know. But I got a very good price for it, and I want to focus on micro artist studios.
I've lost all. No, okay. I'm just kidding.
Yeah.
What did you say?
I can
You're
always
now
get
dead
it.
to him, Jonathan. Jonathan, you're dead to him now.
Yeah,
You are.
I know.
You are. I like
Yeah.
IT and Tickler is better. He's a
He's
better
got
Jonathan.
something. Can I tell you something? He's got something at Grand Seiko, a very special one that he has to pick up. Trust me, that'll
Yeah.
blow a lot of people away.
I was looking at Chopex today.
No.
Oh
How
shit,
did
he's
you
going
like
down that road. Jesus,
Oh. it was so nice.
they're nice, man. They're beautiful.
They're so nice. The salesman kept pushing me to put down a deposit. I was like, I don't care.
Kevin, you know me a little. When I get let this go, I'm coming up with something better.
Yeah, you're getting
Coming up.
you're
Something's
waiting
coming
for your
up.
Krator, right? So
And no, not only a creator. I'm culling the Grand Seiko for
Sven
something
Anderson.
else. Yeah, the Sven Anderson. Yes.
Well, looking forward to it then.
Where were you looking at Chopex?
Jonathan just sold like
Cellini.
6 or 7 Grand Seikos. It's
Yes.
disappointing. Just,
It's all right, man.
Straight
You
into
got to do
pendulum
what you
like
got to
that.
do. You got to
yeah.
do what you got to do. But can I ask you a question? Is it hard to sell Grand Seikos?
No, not at all.
No.
Surprised.
That depends which model. Depends which
Okay.
model.
I mean,
Like the one Jonathan sold would probably be pretty easy because everybody wants that.
Yes.
Okay.
what kind
Which
of a
one is that,
hit
Jonathan?
take
That
on
one,
it?
is that the one with the cream dial, Jonathan?
No,
With a pink dial.
The one in my avatar.
Oh right. Oh,
Like
right.
Oh,
one-
that one.
Wow.
Okay.
The one Joe Kramer has now, that one he calls poison, and he can't get rid of that one
That's going to
You
be
can't get rid of that one. You can't.
Mhm.
because
For
it's
the
That one that
reason
has
why?
no soul.
Why is it a shitter?
It has no soul.
It's a quartz
Quartz.
watch,
Quartz.
quartz
Ah,
GMT.
okay. Okay.
So he probably paid a nice
Doesn't
premium.
Birmingham have one of those?
Yes.
So
It
it's a
has.
shitter. The quartz ones are shitters. Okay, I'll keep that in mind.
No, it depends
No,
what
they
you
just
want.
have no soul. you see.
Well, I would argue that the spring drives have no soul either. There's no heartbeat either.
Yes.
That's true too.
Humble
Ooh.
pie. I am
Ooh,
done
shots
with
fired.
watches. What?
Oh,
Been
Well-
diving deep in the world of luxury pillows, guys. The next big ass class. Thank you, Tim. Guys, I'm telling you that those pillows, if you get it box and papers, you can sleep on it for a couple of years.
What the hell? What have I
And-
missed?
yeah.
What the hell are you guys
then-
smoking?
You can
Oh.
sell
These
it.
guys are smoking something seriously fucking.
Oh, we were discussing
Jesus.
everything with box and papers.
Those
last
pillows
night.
sell over retail, guys. Don't sleep on this. Don't sleep on this. You don't wanna.
I
Mr.
leave these
GMT
alone for
obviously
one
out on
day
this
and
hype.
it all goes to shit. What the fuck?
Mr. GMT obviously hasn't watched the last stream that we had yesterday.
No.
This time around.
We got
The
got
last
deep
stream,
into
I
pillows
was
there,
at the gym.
GMT.
I haven't texted you guys. I haven't texted you on the bottom. Sorry, I can't watch. I'm at the gym. I was at the
Mr.
gym when
GMT
you guys were
was
in the
going
last
to
stream.
We
gym
got
for both
deep
of us.
into pillows yesterday, didn't we, Tim?
I'm trying to inspire. That's why I wrote it in the text. I'm trying to inspire Tim to go to the gym, but it ain't working.
Yeah.
so
Actually,
humble
there is a
pie-
wait list for Casper pillows, I'm hearing.
Yeah. Hey, they were actually sold out for a short time. I couldn't get any. Actually, the Wizard has invested heavily into pillows. I heard even Jonathan is interested. He saw the craftsmanship. The only thing he didn't like was the crown. The crown. He's quite
Yeah, I was not
with
happy with the beveling, but
the
other
beveling.
than
Yeah,
that,
the
it's-
angles. The angles. But
Yeah.
man,
The insides are a bit bland, not there. The inside's a bit bland. You know what I mean?
don't
know,
wait. Don't wait. Get yours.
No decoration. No decoration on
That's
the
the
inside. You know what I mean?
I'm telling you, I had the worst sleep. I mean, every night it's getting worse and worse. So I had to. I went. I actually
You
got
need to
two.
go out. You
Tim-
start stretching, start exercising. You'll sleep a lot better.
Tim, now that you have a dress pillow, where is the tool pillow coming in?
The tool. Actually, the tool pillow. I have an ultralight hiking pillow. It's a blow up.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Why didn't you use
That's
that?
dull.
That blow up isn't a pillow, Tim. To just tell you. So I've heard.
Cheers. Cheers, guys.
You can give bloody cheers. It's
Yes.
not first thing in the morning for me. I'm just
Your
getting ready to
roommate
go to the gym.
gave you alcohol? That is the first one.
Yeah,
Night
your
club.
roommates feed it alcohol.
It's NyQuil
is
for
that?
my sore throat.
Yeah, but it's still alcohol.
Oh shit! Are you
Oh,
getting COVID? What's going on, man?
Can I get some water? Like,
Please,
yeah.
please.
you're making
please.
water? Red Shovel, £1.79. Sorry to say, but the timepiece gentleman will come to a bad ending. Ooh.
Bad ending. Okay. What does it mean by that?
Tim, how much to redirect my wrench to Mr. GMT? It's $20. American dollars,
$20.
not that.
No, it's all right. Keep it,
Australian.
man. I'm all good. I don't need one. Man. It's all good.
He's not on
I'm
it.
Mr.
He's not.
GMT.
I mean,
I'm too cool for
he's-
that shit.
It's too
It's
cool.
not on enough to. It's not on the stream enough to moderate, are you, GMT?
Yes,
You
and
admit
he
that.
does.
No,
he
I'm
doesn't
always
read
in.
the
I'm always in
comments.
the chat. I'm always in the chat.
Yeah, but he doesn't
right.
read the comments, so I'd
Doesn't,
rather
yeah.
have.
It's all good, man. I'm all good, man. I don't need it. I'm too cool. I don't need that crap.
Kenny W. Tim, what movement does the pillow, the blow up pillow boast? It's the ultralights, low bass. It's got the low bass. It's not the 7750. It's that other bullshit movement.
How long is the blow up reserve?
One night,
Okay.
actually, like 12 hours. It's good for one sleep. Then you have to
And-
blow it up again.
Okay.
Ah, right.
Oh,
Okay. So
shit.
it's got a 12,
And actually,
it's got
But
12,
you make sure you
12
clean it when
hour
you
then.
finish with it, right?
Yeah,
Every time
yeah.
you
12
use it,
hour
make sure
power.
you finish
12
it.
hour power reserve. Yeah.
and
Oh, wow.
and 12 exactly 12 hours of power reserve. And
12
actually,
hour
my
power
pillow got a
reserve.
winter complication. It's got a bit of a foam padding on top. See
Oh,
there,
wow.
there, yeah.
Does it come with lube?
No lube. Ah, what's this?
I think I saw one of those pillows Tim's describing in an adult bookstore one time.
Yeah, I'm telling you. He's trying to tell everybody he's got a blow-up pillow, but it's not a fucking pillow. We know that.
It can be
It's got
used
arms
as a
and-
pillow.
It can
Got
use,
arms
but
and
it can be
legs.
used as one. You can use that as one.
All right.
Realistically,
It's
you
got
can.
arms and
You
legs.
can even
and
cuddle
it's
up to it and everything.
It's got a
Okay,
couple
Mr. Jim
of holes
Tier,
in and arms and legs.
comment. I just got a super chat from Air King Ben to redirect to move his wrench to you. Tis a Christmas
Why,
miracle, guys. Christmas miracle.
Why, man? It's all good. Doesn't need to. It's all good. I don't need
Well,
it.
he feels like you're more responsible with it.
I'm more responsible with
So
it.
just make a comment so
Oh.
that I can give you a wench, a
Ah.
wrench.
Since
Have
the
you got a
gentleman
cold?
It's too late.
Tim, have you got a cold?
Yeah.
You sound pretty shitty, mate. Have you got a cold, Tim?
Yeah, that's a bit. I got a bit of
You sound a
the
bit-
You've been
sniffles.
partying too hard. That's the problem. See, that's what happens when you
Yeah.
party too hard.
It's you, dresser.
Look, I got to go to YouTube to do it. I can't do it on here. 1 second.
Oh, you can do. Okay.
Sniffles are a symptom of Omnicon.
Yeah.
What?
It's
They
true.
are.
Sore throat.
Common cold
No, I
symptoms.
don't-
He didn't dry out his blow-up doll, did he? That's why he's got the sniffles.
I don't even go anywhere. How can I? Stop freaking me out, guys.
Stop freaking out. It's true. It's weird tickle, sore throat, and sniffles and things like that are the main.
What about
indications.
losing the sense of smell? I can still smell.
Oh, absolutely.
No, but I did it. I did it. So that's what I'm
No,
saying.
if you're fully vaccinated like you are, I think the smell and taste thing is not as prevalent anymore.
Really?
I think that's what I've been hearing, but I mean, who the hell knows? I mean, this thing.
Yeah, I've got a friend who's got it at the moment, and he said he could still say stuff. So yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
Probably
Okay,
right.
so I better go get checked.
Better get checked. Yeah, absolutely. You could give it to the roommate. And the roommate goes to the hospital and gives it to everybody in the hospital.
More likely the roommate got
But
it.
she's
from the
not
hospital.
sick at all, so
but
she doesn't have anything.
Damn, Air King Ben is not a mod anymore.
Yeah, he lost it. He
now
he gave
GMT's
it up.
got it.
He
paid and
sacrificed
lost it.
himself.
He
Like
sold it to
that
GMT.
the angel, you know, that was sent. You know, that just paid for half my pillow. That sacrifice. Thank you. Huge shout out to Air King Ben for helping.
Designer
me get
Tilly has
good night's
done
sleep.
something. Have a
Yes.
look what Designer
1
Tilly is
second.
up to.
I'm already working on it. 1 second.
You're already working on it. Let's have a look.
Oh, look at this pillow. This is one of
gonna
the
be-
hype beast pillows.
Can you see it now? Ben, I love you, brother. You didn't need to do that, bro. My man.
Oh, this is the over retail. These are those over retail pillows.
No, okay.
I think LeBron was spotted with that pillow the other day. But in reality, LeBron was spotted wearing the Tiffany dial Patek. If anybody didn't talk about that,
LeBron sleeps on Tiffany pillowcase pillows.
so we've identified 2 of the Tiffany Pateks. LeBron and Jay-Z both have one.
Oh,
I think LeBron has all the OP colors.
Who's LeBron? Who is that? LeBron? Who is it? LeBron? Who's that?
LeBron James.
Basketball player.
Oh right, sorry, I don't.
It's all right.
No idea.
Big
Everybody
Sal,
likes
Mr. GMT is there a hero we need, not the one we deserve. He's a hero we need, but not the one we
Thank you,
deserve.
man.
It's so true. It's so true.
I'm not going to get in the
Thank you for the
COVID
kind
argument,
words.
but Lord Fleck, COVID is not over. I know people who have died for it, and I know people have been ill of it. So let's leave it there. But it ain't fucking over. So
Here we go.
we'll leave it there. Shall we?
Super name? I don't know. Yeah. I don't know. Just say super. I don't know what his name is.
Sorry, that's pretty funny.
All in her movements, I don't go anywhere. Tim also makes snow angels on the nice club floor. Oh yeah. Wait, did I actually do that? No.
The fact that you
Probably
don't know
yes.
speaks volumes.
I wouldn't be surprised at all.
Yeah, he did do it. He did do it to me.
I don't want to know. I don't want to know. I don't want to know.
You're nuts, man. You're freaking crazy, brother.
This show is out of control. It's completely off the rails, guys.
You know
Off.
when you're doing those live streams, right, and you're walking around. I'm always looking with one eye open, one eye shut. the whole time.
Oh no. Well, today, guys, today I'm gonna try to go to that Diker Heights. We're gonna take a look at before those guys take down the Christmas decorations. I wanna give you guys a tour. The tour. It should be pretty cool.
When are they pulling out the tree at Rockefeller? Also today?
No, that's after New
No.
Year's.
After New Year? Okay.
Yeah, I think
Oh,
everyone.
yeah, it's after New Year's. It's always after
Yeah.
New Year's, isn't it?
Yeah, it's like the second or the third.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, you don't want to get
By
rid
the
of
way, Bright Blue Comment showed us yesterday his new watch, that Heuer Bundeswehr watch, and I did some
Hang
research.
on, did you just say Hoya? Did you just say Hoya?
Yeah, Heuer. Yes, Heuer. No, Heuer. That is the name
Oh,
of the
yeah.
company. And I
It looks
found
exactly
out.
like it.
So I found out, or I was guessing that Sin made a recreation of it, and they did. But he was right. Heuer never did a re-edition of that. Turns out that
Yes.
Sin was servicing those Heuer watches back then,
Oh.
and they acquired kind of rights on this particular model, and that is why they were able to make several re-editions.
Wow. Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, that is.
It's very cool.
And basically, Sin made with Revolution a beautiful one with the patina.
So Bright Blue Comet
Patina.
picked up one of those, right?
No. He picked the Heuer one.
Yeah,
He picked the original
exactly,
one,
exactly.
the OG. And by the way, that article also tells why the German Air Force had this kind of strap. Do you know what is the purpose of this particular strap?
No, enlighten me.
No, but I'm pretty sure you're going to tell us.
In a cockpit, it can be very cold.
Oh.
If you're wearing a watch that freezes down,
feel bad.
it may be
Oh,
uncomfortable.
wow, this is a pretty interesting watch. Wow.
Yeah. So that
I
is
like
why
that.
they created that Bund strap, which is quite correct.
Makes sense.
Cool.
Yeah.
Sorry, I
I
had to
do
go
like
back
that.
to that
Yeah.
because I found it fascinating.
Just real quick, you're here.
Jonathan, when was this watch made, just out of curiosity?
As far as I know, in the 60s and 70s.
60s and 70s.
Yes.
Yeah, that's
The
when they
Chaka
were-
one, the 76, is one in 76 on for sale on Chrono 24. There's a few on
Yeah,
there.
Okay. How much are they going for?
384 grand from 1976. The Chag ones.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Oh,
That
okay.
will be the sins are going a little bit lower, but not significantly.
I love it. What I reckon, Hoya was at its prime when they were just
Yeah.
Hoya, not Tag
So
Heuer.
just look at. I mentioned it yesterday. Just have a look at the pushers. The pushers at 2 sits lower than the pusher at 4.
And
So
It
that
is
is
definitely.
characteristics
Yes,
of
very
that old
slightly it is.
Valjoux
Yeah.
movement.
Brilliant.
Okay,
I like
sorry
this
for
watch,
the
I really do.
off topic.
No, that was nice.
Okay.
Thank you for that. That was quite nice. I'm glad you brought that up.
Enlightenment.
It was.
Chris Vob, Tim, I love how you disassembled Irix guy's vaccine denial argument the other day with his own videos. It was, guys, it's something you have to go and watch. Irix guy is such a funny guy. I really feel for him. And
Why?
I mean, his YouTube, because both YouTubers,
Isn't his YouTube career going well?
His?
Yeah. No, I don't
Watch
watch
that
it, so I don't
video.
know.
You have to watch it. It's too funny. It's too funny. None of it makes
Okay.
any sense. So I just showed him some facts. He
Oh,
was
shit.
telling me,
Really?
he was telling me like, hey, I don't want to get the vaccine because I don't want any like outside substances.
Foreign
to be put in-
substances.
to be
So,
put into my
the-
body. So I showed
Oh,
him
so
some
does
of
he
the
drink? Does he
videos.
drink
Some of-
alcohol?
No. I showed him other stuff, all the stuff that he was putting into his body. I had no
But,
problem.
yeah, okay.
with it.
That's a good point, Timmy. That's a good point.
It's like, it was.
It's funny when people say that, right?
Funny.
Because the amount of shit that they put into their bodies, they don't even realize it.
Yeah,
and
they
all of a
didn't,
sudden they got a
like-
problem with this.
Until I pointed Miro at his face, he was like, "Oh, yeah."
I always
What
just
is-
tell people, I hope your next root canal is without Novocaine because you don't know where
Oh,
that
yeah.
Novocaine's been. So don't put it in
Mall
your
Thread, guys, has just become a member. Mall Thread, thank you so much for becoming a story editor. I guess he wants to see that video, the snow angel stuff. Floor angel. Man, that is members only. Behind the page. It was so embarrassing. It was so embarrassing.
I don't need to. I don't need to see it again. Trust me. I don't need to see it again. You can
It's
keep that shit.
painful to watch. It's painful
you,
to
Dan.
watch.
When is
But
the Cars and Chrono whatever meme or something? Didn't you hit 100 subscribers now?
Yes, I mean, it takes like a day for it
Yeah.
to activate. And then I can make it. I can't make it right now, but I will. One second. We got JDG 5167 £5 super chat for the pilot watch. Watch Incline Zin also has the right to Navy timer. They used to,
That
right?
is very
they
true.
do.
Yes.
They do.
Oh, they still make the Navy timer?
They still do.
No, they have rights to make a re-edition of the Navy timer. I think back then
But-
Breitling was selling out basically, and so Zinn acquired some rights to
They were
continue.
going bankrupt.
doing-
They were
No,
going
they
bankrupt.
acquired some designs and stuff to
Yes.
actually build them.
Mhm.
Yeah,
Humble
yeah.
Pie.
But they put a wad on it. Oh, sorry.
$1 super chat making this
Marking.
Oh yeah, sorry. Marking Abraham Lincoln High School. Marking this date on the calendar. I actually learned something today. Thank you, Jonathan. JK Tim. I learned
That's
a
what we love
lot
about
of
Jonathan.
stuff that I will never need to do in my life on your YouTube channel. Humble Pie. It's not listen, it's so cool. It's so cool. I think
Oh,
we're all
we have a new guest.
we
Bright
have-
blue comment. Hello.
Okay, let's just be careful. It doesn't have an icon. I'm suspicious.
Who is it?
No,
Can you guys hear me?
Yes, we
Yes.
can.
I can hear you.
Okay.
But you look
Okay,
like
no need
shit.
for
He has
suspicion.
good voice. His
First of
beautiful
all,
voice.
love the stream. Love
Thank
the
you.
stream. So good to see you guys. Here, I will show you. I'm camera shy, but let's see.
It's okay.
Hold on.
Okay.
Yeah, he's in the kitchen.
1 second.
Oh, he's
Make-
got.
make him full-
Wait,
One
hold
second.
on.
1 second.
Put
1
him on-
second.
put-
1
I got
second.
it. I got it. I
Put him
got
full
it. Like
screen.
that. We'll do it. One second, like this.
Oh, hello, OC. Oh,
Okay.
Oh.
That is
Oh,
good.
very nice.
Whoa.
Thanks, guys. And I love the way it sounds when it winds. Hold on.
Oh.
what is it?
Yeah.
Is that the Sin? Is that the Sin 155, Jonathan?
No, that is the Hoyer.
No, this is a
That
Hoya.
coil.
Oh, it's the Hoya. Oh, it's the Hoya, the original
Yeah.
one. Fuck me,
The
dead
original
right.
one, yeah.
Sorry.
All right, we've
Wow.
got movement now. The chrono's all in nice working condition.
Yeah,
That is so
that
good.
is a click, isn't it?
Yeah,
My
it's a
wife
great
says
clip.
you need to clean those dishes after the live stream.
Correct.
Don't just leave them there.
You weren't supposed to see that part. But what's nice about this model, can you see it? Is it?
You know, there's a button. You can actually flip the camera.
Oh, how do I do that, Tim?
Okay, so let's see here. Okay, you have to click on the gear icon. You're on the phone, right?
Settings.
Yeah.
Okay.
Gear icon.
Click on camera.
Camera.
Yes, camera mic.
And then-
Back camera.
Oh, there we go.
There you
We
go.
can-
All right.
Okay.
Okay.
Hey.
Thank you for that
Now
help.
can see it.
No problem.
I'm
no problem.
embarrassed
What
that
we're
you
here
saw
for.
dishes.
That is nice.
You just got to
man.
clean your camera. That's all. It looks like shit.
Yeah, give me 2 seconds here.
Wipe it a bit.
That is.
So what's
fucking
nice
awesome.
about this particular model, or this particular example, I should say, is that the loom of the numbers matches the loom and the hands very
Uh-huh.
nicely.
Fantastic, yes.
And
Let's
then
see.
if you
Oh.
can see the most desirable, the ones that have the 3H logo, probably just because they look cool, but also you want, I don't know, there's a little tiny T above the 6. You probably can't see that, can you?
Above
No.
the 6.
For Tritium.
Yeah.
Oh. I can actually I can pull up the watch that I was talking about.
I
the
can see a
monochrome
small white
article.
dot
I see
where I think exactly this
Yeah,
kind
it's
of
a little
dot.
white dot. And it's a
Here,
little
Yeah.
T.
1 second. 1 second. Maybe we can see it
Can you
here.
zoom in
Yeah.
on that?
There it is.
1 second. I try to
Just a
zoom.
tiny little dot.
No,
Whereabouts
can't.
is it? We're always
It's
supposed to be
right above the 6.
It's above 6. It's very tiny. It's here.
Oh,
Zoom
I
it
can
in.
see the dot.
yeah,
I can see the
yeah.
dot.
I can
Yeah.
see it on that. Yeah, I
Sorry.
can see that.
It's like
Sorry,
a little
comment.
speck of dust.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's got the issue number on the back.
Wow, fucking issues
Nice.
as well, is it?
Isn't that cool?
Yeah, of course, man.
And it's a flyback, isn't it?
It is a flyback.
Wow.
And so I told you Hoyer was at his prime back then, man.
Yes.
He's the best.
Oh,
So
Actually,
this
in
one
my
I
opinion-
paid. I paid for this one top dollar. I think. I mean, I paid about $6,000 for this one.
Yeah,
fuck.
but that's
Yeah.
a normal rate.
That's about right, isn't it?
And you have a
Or you got-
fantastic
They're high,
patina
so-
on the dial. Oh, you're breaking
And
up.
just a question
Uh-oh,
is,
did I lose you?
why did you choose this watch? What drew you to this watch?
Did I lose you?
Like- no, you're still there.
And then you hear.
We can hear you.
You
Yeah,
there?
yeah, yeah. We're here.
Can you
Can
hear
hear us?
Do you want us to do sign language?
Can you hear me?
There we are.
Yeah,
We
now
can
we
hear.
can
Yes,
hear you.
yes, we can hear now. Yeah.
Yeah.
Somehow I
The
lost.
question
GMT,
I have
ask
for
him
you
the
is-
question. Ask him again,
Yeah, the question I have for you, my man, is what drew you to this watch? Like, what really?
What did
attracted
I
you
do
to it?
such that I can't hear you?
Okay, that sucks. I'm talking to myself.
Yeah. Sounds
probably hit
I
familiar.
think it's because I got a call and I'm on this phone. Can I hop out and jump back in?
Yeah.
Yeah, sure. Okay.
Okay.
David?
1 second.
Oh, David is called.
Let's get this
is
super
called
chat. Yeah.
watching
Yeah, David,
porn
you don't call Bright Blue Comment when he's doing a live
Yeah,
stream.
what are you
Yes.
doing, man? Jesus.
Sorry, guys. When you guys were
Watch
going back
it
and forth
63
with the, can you hear
Four-
me? Can you hear me? I kind of zoned out. So
Watch at 63 at £4.49 would be interested in the panel's view of the Chapek Chrono for sale on Jura website with the Panda dial. Okay, this is
I wouldn't
the
mind seeing that.
Actually,
sounds
that is
good.
not the Panda dial. That is
Right.
the bicycle dial.
yeah.
bicycle dial.
Yes.
Yeah, because it's
Oh,
it looks
okay.
like it's a bicycle.
Oh,
you
yeah.
see? The 2 wheels looks like a guy on the
Ah, it
bicycle.
does too. You're right. It is.
Yeah,
you just
All
love
right,
ruining
now I
the
can't
illusion.
unsee that.
Yes.
you can't unsee it. Don't tell Cars though. He was looking to buy that watch.
Yeah, now you killed it for him. Fuck. me,
Well,
babe.
he
You
killed
fucked it up.
he killed the Zeitwerk for us. So that is.
I
just
love this
payback
artwork.
time.
What do you mean? You never liked it to begin with.
Yeah, but it still killed it because.
So don't
the
come and
fat-
say he killed it for you. You didn't like it. Stop lying.
Big Sal, can you make an emoji of Mrs. Car's best friend instead? Oh, thank you, Big Sal. Probably should.
The Gen I for emoji.
I think so. Which one would he be talking about? Let's see.
Jura is the distributor for Chopek in the UK.
Who's screaming? Jesus.
Oh,
someone's
this
screaming
one right
at
here,
Yes.
no? Panda.
Yeah.
You
I
guys
would
heard
say
that too?
that's
I
a
thought that was in
Panda.
my head.
isn't it?
That looks panda. See,
you. That looks like a panda to me. I don't know if
there's a
he's
there's a
called something
reverse
else.
panda here. These are chronographs, right?
Yeah,
Yes.
those are
Are they?
sorry.
Chapex makes a lot of watches.
Not the
guys.
bottom ones. The
Okay,
go back up.
it's probably this one, the panda. This one right here
The best,
with the
the
red.
best Chapek is the one that Jonathan's getting.
Yeah, is it this one? Check it out. Ooh,
Yep.
It's nice. It's very nice.
It looks like a bug.
like a
But
bug.
you know what it reminds
Like
me
a
of? It
fly.
reminds me of a lot of other watches. Like Tissot do something similar. There's a lot of other watches that do it.
27,000 pounds.
Yeah, but the movement is gorgeous on that.
Yeah,
Yeah,
show,
unfortunately.
show the movement.
I'm a person that gets attracted to aesthetics then movement.
Yeah, let's see here.
You're all about the personality.
Always. And then I worry about the soul.
There you go. So body's third. Okay, that's fine.
Mm.
I wish I was like that.
Yeah, for me it's the vagina, but I don't know, whatever.
You just go,
Listen. We're not going there, Timmy. We're not. We did the blow up doll jokes and stuff. Now you're taking it to another level. For fuck's sake.
Okay.
online dating a little difficult when your first question.
You know,
is,
Tim, I'm
Can
aware.
I see the clothes?
Tim, are you aware that ladies are watching? I'm receiving a call tomorrow morning where she complains what you were just saying.
Oh
You know what? You know what's funny? At least it's not me this time.
Yes,
Exactly.
for a change.
For a change, thank God for that. I'm actually trying to control the shit.
Like before,
Yeah.
I say before we go out on the first date. Let me see a picture.
Tim, don't say it. Don't say it. Don't say it.
Really close up too. Let's get in
Hey,
there.
listen, I didn't drink. I'm just
been
messing with you
drinking,
guys.
Tim.
Come on. Somebody had to.
You sound like
Okay.
Arnold Schwarzenegger when you just
All
said
right,
that.
it's hard to find. Look, I can't find the movement. I'm trying to find the movement.
On
Yeah,
on
no,
the
because
Juror
it's pretty
website.
shit. That's why it doesn't matter.
Look,
It's all
the
about the
Juror
aesthetics. I
website
told you
does
that.
Oh, there's this one on the YouTube, guys.
All
Heard
right.
of this
Now we're
YouTube?
gonna get ourselves
Right.
demonetized. It's awesome. And they're gonna
Listen, I
take this
said the
video down.
V word. I didn't even like say it improperly. It's
Here
very
we go.
medical.
Here we
very
go.
medical. That wow. Yeah.
Yeah,
There
it
you
is
go.
nice. Yeah, it's nothing that too special, but it is nice.
A lot of
Come
depth.
on, it's not.
Okay.
It's not too special. That is a gorgeous.
Nah,
Hey,
I've seen
no,
better.
it's no
You've shown me a
Caribbean.
lot better. You've shown me a lot
By the
better.
way, here's.
What's this? Who's this guy? Jesus.
Oh dear God.
Is this what you look at in your pastime, Timmy?
Look at this. LeBron. He was the first one to get the pillow.
So he's got the
Beautiful. You know,
pillow.
that makes it very convenient to sleep because you could just like
Yeah, you
lay
just-
down. you know?
Just sleep on your arm, and then your arm goes dead, but you're still comfortable.
Now these actually sell for like $50 at retail, but they resell for a couple of million.
Is that because he owns it?
Mm-hmm. Exactly.
Aha. Is that a
all-
design atelier artist
about-
proof?
The hype, guys. The hype.
The hype.
No, it's a nice movement. I'm not saying it's crap. It's just you've shown me a lot better, Jonathan.
Yes.
When you expose me to better stuff, what do you want me to say?
Yeah. No, it's all right. I forgive you.
Here's the thing.
your
I wouldn't
fault.
spend so much for the Chapek. I think the Chapek, if you can get their newer stuff, it looks a bit thick. This looks like their
she
early
said.
stuff. Yeah, but it's expensive. You know, it's a split chronograph. It's gonna be a pitch to service. I would go for something like this. You know, just simple, thin, elegant, steel sports, or like one of these dress watches. You know, like with a beautiful
Well, the one that
and,
Jonathan's
yeah.
got coming in is pretty
Aurora
simple and
Borealis.
it'd be
Look at this
beautiful.
Aurora Borealis.
Tim,
Sold
I would
out.
like to have a debate for my Chapek, which comes in if I should totally brush the bracelet or if I should keep the polished C's like Chapek.
Leave the polished C's, man. Leave them. That's what
Leave
actually
them.
makes the bracelet. Are you serious or what?
What's wrong with you?
I'm serious.
What's wrong with this
Oh,
guy?
fuck, man.
Wow.
Hey,
Serious.
stop.
Bring it up. Bring it up.
Whatever
Let's
you're
I'm already
stop
it.
smoking it.
I'm already thinking about optimizing the watch.
Wait, Jonathan, which combination did you get?
I get the blue dial with the red tip.
Website doesn't work.
Red tip. No, you should
Yeah.
leave it polished, man.
Ooh, look at
Yeah,
that.
leave it polished. That's
Look
nice,
at
actually. I
that.
like that. I really do like that.
Yeah, I like
That's
that.
something
I like
nice, man. Oh, whoa.
That's
How
it.
much do these go for?
that.
Yeah, right.
Did you
That's
get the
cheap.
wrong
That's
watch,
nice.
Jonathan?
Yes. Oh, dang.
That's
always.
I don't know. I still like
Oh.
the Antarctic better
Wow.
than this.
I think these are around
I
20,000.
like that. I like the Art Deco look that they did with this, man. It's really nice.
What's the movement like on this? It's the same. Look at the back of the
No, it's got the
it's
beautiful manual.
let's have a
line
look at the back of the
movement.
Hey,
watch.
Timmy,
Let's-
you've got good taste, my man, to bring this up. Good on you, brother.
Told you,
let's
man.
see.
That looks a little bit like Old Man, doesn't it, Mr. GMT?
Old man watch.
Listen, don't go there, or else you're going to get me fucking started, and you're not going to like the way this ends, right?
Here,
It's hard for me
there
to
is a
bring the
movement
back,
shot here.
but there you can see kind of.
Wow, now that's a movement.
Yeah.
See that movement? Look
Right.
at other shit you're showing
Yeah. Zoom that in.
Yeah.
Zoom that in.
I can't zoom it in. Can't zoom
me.
it in.
I can zoom it in on my
Website is
phone, and I'm looking at
garbage.
it big as hell. It's so
Maybe I
good.
can do it this way. 1 second. See.
I zoomed it in on my phone, and I saw it nice and clear.
Oh
Can you just take a screenshot of it and zoom it in?
no! I got it. They're gonna have better
Ooh.
pictures here.
Well,
on
that
the
is so nice, man. I can't get over how nice
look
that is. Shit, man.
Look how nice that. Wow.
Oh my god, that is
Mr.
gorgeous,
GMT,
man.
Mr. GMT, before you spend money on this, you know where your money goes.
I'm not spending money on it. I'm not going to buy it. I'm just saying this is a freaking nice
He
watch.
likes it. Yeah. Look at that movement.
Amazing. Look.
Now that's
Mm.
a movement.
Look,
That's
if
a
someone buys it, I'll take my hat off to him. You know, that's what I'm trying to say.
Me too. Me
It's
too.
a beautiful watch.
I think
Hat
the movement finish is not their finest, and the construction.
Oof.
Sorry, guys.
Was that
Well, you know, each
I'm
to their
not
own.
dials
excited.
are out of
You know,
this
each to their own. Yeah,
world.
at the moment,
dial
I
is nice.
told you. The dial is what drew
the
me
dial
to
is
it.
nice, but the movement finishing is not really good.
was it frosted? It what was
But-
the
Yeah,
That
it's
was-
kind of beat blasted, but it's reflected in the price. You know, that's a 16,000 Swiss francs. That's
Yeah.
not
So what's
that
that in
bad.
what's that in US?
Whoa, 17.
17,
But they
17,000?
whatever?
let's
Almost
see,
one.
Chrono 24
Yeah.
if there are any.
Jesus,
Which
that's
colour dial do you prefer out of the two of them, you guys?
silver.
Silver.
Silver one,
you
yeah,
serious?
definitely.
Yeah,
Definitely
I like
silver
the-
one, yeah.
Man, I wouldn't go
black.
for anything else. I did that other one didn't
Yeah.
do nothing for me. The other color.
Yeah.
The silver one's the one that do it for me.
No, I like the white.
Yeah.
Oh, there's not
I
many.
hope
of
somebody.
these
I hope
list.
somebody buys it in the chat, guys. If anyone buys it, please come on and share it on the
Yeah.
on the show, man. Because I really
It
want
seems
to
to
see
be
it in
going
person.
over
It'd be
retail.
good.
Well, it's because they're so limited.
Yeah. Wow. It's hard
Yeah,
to
it's
get. They go
beautiful.
over retail, guys. It's
Oh,
not
of course I
bad.
would.
you were saying yesterday 1,000 watches per year they're doing?
About 600 or 700, and I saw an interview with the CEO, and he said he was based on the popularity of this new
Sorry, Tim.
sports model. They're trying to get up to about 1,000.
Okay. Why doesn't that movement doesn't show up? What is wrong?
Exactly. It's being cheeky, and cheesy.
Yeah,
For
I'm
some reason, this has stopped.
definitely going to consider the
By
NTRT.
the way, my wife points out if you guys gonna take any medicine, do not drink alcohol. At the same time.
Too late,
10
Mrs.
minutes later, though.
Timwright.
No,
What's
no,
the
no.
fun in that?
You know
Huh?
what? You take the fun out of that shit, man. Are you
was gonna
serious
say.
or what?
Because Mr. Jim
Jesus.
T, what drew me to the watch initially is that it's a vintage military watch with a modern sizing, 43 millimeters.
Fair enough.
Very
That's
cool.
very cool. It's a beautiful watch, by the way, my man. It's a very beautiful watch. I
Absolutely
love
beautiful, yes.
Stunning.
Big watch. Wow.
Paul
So,
Salisius.
I'm trying
They
again.
do,
here.
they do well. Jonathan Chapek is going to be made with Tiffany dial next year. Let's go. Oh, and Madman member for 8 freaking months. For price of Chapek, can we get VC, overseas, or Drake? What do you mean by Drake? Basically, for the price of Chapek, can we get a VC? Yes, it actually, I would say, like overseas is a bit more expensive, but now it's very hard. So, like, the question is, do you want to get on the? If you can get the VC overseas, get on the wait list and stuff. Probably you're more safer with the overseas, but Chapek is a great alternative. It's a little bit quirky, not going to be the same. You know, like if you just think about what happened in the past, like 3 months, Alex, Chris, and some other fighter all got their overseas. Even Watches 63 got one. See in the picture, he's got the 3-hand overseas. It's becoming very, very common. So, and nothing wrong with getting if you can get one. It's great. You're not going to lose money on the overseas. That's for sure.
Is someone murdering someone? Because I can hear someone screaming.
Yes.
So, to reply to Watches 63 remark, yes, there's going to be a green dialed variant of the Antarctique, and here you can see the movement, which is not the final version. They improved the finishing of the movement, but that is movement finish, Mr. GMT. That is a gorgeous movement.
The blackout movement.
Yeah, that's I'm happy for.
Which
you.
one is that? That's on yours.
That is
right?
for the Antarctique.
Ooh, the sports.
Yeah, but this
they're automatic.
I prefer the other one. I prefer the other one.
The manual one, right?
Yeah, because you
Me
have
too.
no clue how a nice movement looks like.
Yeah, we have no idea what we're looking at here. It's
You know what? It doesn't
You want
really
to
matter,
see
man.
nice movement,
I told you.
Jonathan? You want to see nice movement?
Go,
Yeah,
Lanny.
show him, Timmy. Show him,
Here we
Tim.
go. Let me show you some nice movements because
Come on, show him.
clearly Jonathan hasn't seen nice movement.
He's got no idea
Oh,
what
yes.
a nice movement is.
I
Show
have
him.
no idea. Oh, yeah. There are nice movements there. I can
Here we
see,
go.
yes.
Fake lag. By the way, let's just real quickly read this one. Black GMT is a red herring to throw off from the Coke GMT. It's 40 years is the original release. It's due. They aren't going to wait another 10. It's been rumored for the past 5 years. Well, if it is 10 years, it could be a rare.
So what are they? What's he trying to say? Can you just elaborate on what he was
saying
trying to
that
say?
it's fake news that Rolex released this this thing to throw us off.
Oh, okay, maybe we don't know, man. That's
It's not
that's
real.
fair theory. That's a fair theory. Yeah.
Good theory. If it is actually
Yeah.
40-year anniversary, then yeah. Let me
It's a
show you
good
some
theory.
nice movements here. This is Roshepi.
Yeah, those are gorgeous movements, I must say.
Okay, let's just show Mr.
Now you're backpedaling,
Okay.
huh?
Yeah,
Now
but
this-
those things are fucking expensive.
That's a
You're
good
backpedaling now,
movement.
mate. See that? Now that's what we call a movement right there,
Yeah.
mate.
See
Oh,
this?
that is beautiful.
Have you
That
seen
double
one?
is
Look,
amazing.
man, the
See, we're teaching you a thing or two now, Jonathan. See that?
yeah.
Thanks for lecturing me.
Hey, Dad.
It's
The
good when we
arrogance
teach
here on
Jonathan
the-
something.
The arrogance here on the forum is really outstanding.
No. I've
dare
seen
you.
one of these on
Timmy, thank you for bringing this up, man. You're a legend, man. Putting Jonathan in his
problem,
place.
just putting Jonathan, just sitting Jonathan down for
Yeah.
You almost stole one, Tim. You remember
I
that?
did, yeah. The guy just handed me one of his and then just kind of left. I was like, "What?"
He left
what
you
I
with
do
it.
Yeah.
Yeah, he
What
left
the
me with
hell?
yeah, he took it off.
With an
Yeah.
acrivia, not with a.
Yeah. It was a Caribbean
Jesus.
movement.
Were
Yeah.
you freaking out? What do I do with this?
Man, I was taking pictures and then he kind of walked away from it. I was like,
What's
man,
going on
taking
here?
pictures of this, taking a macro picture is so hard because you need to lay it down. The movement is so deep. You see these cogs, they're kind of overlapping and they go in so deep that actually when you focus the camera, the back gears, they're out of focus. You can't get the whole movement in focus. You need to do like a stacking.
You know what?
It's wild.
You know what?
But
'Cause it's so
but
sexy.
the beveling on Micro Artist Studios is still better. Sorry, guys.
Ooh, it's different. I think.
We
Hello,
have here a
make sure
comment
to-
from Tim's roommate, which we should.
Wait a minute. What is this? Hello. Make sure to Kent. How much for you to do laundry? I'll pay.
You're paying your
I'll
roommate
pay
to
her
do
to
the laundry
I
for
don't
you.
wanna-
You know what? I'll do that all day long.
My
No
time
problem.
is better
I'll
spent
pay
doing
my
Right.
roommate to do laundry. No
Mr.
problem.
GMT, right? My time is better spent doing the live streams, not
Well, you're
laundry.
making money, man. That's what I mean. Right now, you're
I'm
making money.
saying.
If you're doing laundry, you're not making money.
Exactly.
Someone's
it makes
asked me.
sense.
Someone's asked me to run it for 20 minutes while you go and do the laundry. It's in there. Have a
Oh
look.
yeah,
Someone's
if
requested
if
it.
you could do that, then hey, SC
not a
just
good idea.
saved us
Timmy,
with
that's
this.
not a good
20
idea, man.
pounds.
That's not a
Wait,
good
here,
idea.
here, 20 bucks.
What's not a good idea, GMT? What, me running it for 20 minutes?
No, it's good for somebody to go and do his laundry for him, man.
Oh, right.
Do you know who you're
yeah,
talking
you
to?
go.
Yeah, his name's Tim,
Yeah,
man.
that's for you.
Tim
he's a
Wright.
YouTube
Do the laundry.
superstar. He doesn't do laundry. Have you read? Have
That's
you just
right.
said that?
You can kick me
Just
out.
say-
man.
Yeah.
That's exactly right. He doesn't do laundry.
Just
man.
say to, just say to,
He's
just say
above.
to the,
He's above the
above
laundry.
that.
I'm paying
Just say
you.
to that, to the roommate, I am a YouTube superstar. I do not do laundry. Just say that.
Well, he's just about to get a super slap, and that's all.
Yeah.
my
Tell you
fault.
what.
Oh shit!
You can
You're
see who
just
wears,
watching my live show. I mean, what's the argument? What's the point?
you know who wears the
It's
fucking
not doing
trousers in that
anything. Yo, how
relationship.
unfair is this? Like,
Tim,
Just be careful. She's going to
fucking
give you a
grow a
super slap.
pair.
Bro.
Tim, grow a pair. You own.
but
yeah,
what are you doing
know,
right now?
hey,
Are you
Yeah.
doing anything, Teller?
I'm
Grow a
resting. You can
Grow a
rest
pair,
while
Jimmy.
doing laundry. Think about it. It's a good. It's exercise.
Well, you can rest and do laundry at the same time. How good's
Oh,
that?
you have pain in your
Yeah.
shoulder. You know why you have pain in your shoulder? Because our
Go
pillows
mobile
are
and do laundry
bullshit.
while you're talking to us.
Pillows are bullshit.
You wouldn't walk in. You wouldn't walk into a hospital when she was working, but to tell her not to walk on your live stream.
She's pains in her shoulder from carrying your butt all the time.
Oh, shit! Did you just go there? Oh shit!
What?
JDG $51675. Tim, can you send out the laundry? One of the advantages of New York City. I'm just gonna have to start doing that, because it's not worth my time to do the laundry. And also,
Just
it
go
stresses me out.
Lime Street for the laundry room. Just take your
Live,
mobile and
Oh,
talk
that'd
to
be a
us
just
while
good
you do the
idea.
laundry.
Teach, you know what? Teach
I can
people
do that. I
how
can do folding
a
laundry
watch
and stuff.
YouTuber does his laundry.
If you
Yeah.
watch Marcelo doing fuck all in his restaurant
Marcelo
for
does
8 hours,
everything.
you can see you do the laundry,
Never
can't we?
figured
Well,
out.
Marcelo
He makes
films
a fuck-
everything. His wife taking a dump.
He
He
makes
films
a pizza.
himself
He
taking a
takes his
dump.
shit. He
You know
takes
what I
his
mean? He
shit. He
does
makes
everything
a
like that. He's
pizza.
fucking ridiculous.
That's it.
He
You
films everything. He doesn't hold back on anything, mate.
Yeah.
I should have a permanent camera running in my apartment, and then whenever I do a live
Just don't film,
stream,
your,
I
just
just
don't film
switch
yourself
to
taking
this
a dump.
camera, right?
Yeah, that's it. Sorted.
Because I already have Alexa, and she's listening to everything I say, so who cares? Rangers
slow
fan
walk.
1994, $5 for the laundry fund. Look at that, we're up to $25.
Did you read SE's super chat? Did we
Yeah,
read that?
yeah. Laundry fund.
Yeah,
Oh
okay.
no, my housekeeper cost me $170 per month.
That's it.
Best.
I think
That's-
that is euros, as far as
Okay,
I know.
probably. Yeah,
Even if
euros,
it's euros,
Euro?
Jesus.
Mm.
I just have a
Housekeep-
tiny house and mine's more than that.
Wow, best money ever spent. Wow, maybe I should get a cleaning lady to do the laundry.
You
and
have a cleaning
bit of-
lady.
Yeah, you have
What are you
one. You've
talking
got
about?
one. You've
Wait,
got
who?
one.
But
Are you talking
she doesn't
about
do a
me
good job,
or-
man. Are you serious? This is what the problem is. She doesn't do his laundry. He doesn't clean the house. If she doesn't do a good job, we're trying to help him here. You're not helping, right?
I do my best.
It's like that Seinfeld episode when he starts dating his cleaning lady and she doesn't clean and he gives her money and he's like, wait, what did I just pay for?
Guys, I'm laughing my ass off here.
Why, what's your problem? Why,
JB,
you don't believe what we're saying? It's the truth, man.
€5. Tim's roommate bullying. Not allowed in this life. Even this Tim deserves it. Oh,
And Kevin is now
oh man,
going after
Jonathan's
me.
gonna get slapped for this as well.
Actually, the bad thing is that Mrs. Tim Wright and Mrs. Higgins get along pretty well with each other, and that is the scary part here.
Yeah.
And
Two-
Well, have you
they're on the
talked
same
to each
wavelength.
other, have they?
Yes, they've
Have you
been
talked?
talking to each other, and I can tell you, Tim and myself, we didn't get much praise on that conversation.
No. I got ass whooping.
See, but if you
Man.
get a cleaning lady to do the laundry and the house, right, and your apartment,
Yeah.
you won't have any problems after that. It'll be
Yeah.
happy as thing you'll ever see
Listen,
in your life, mate. You'll never have an issue.
Mr. Jim T, I told you I'm so cynical with life now. I don't want anything. In my life, like I don't want anything anymore. I used to
Except
be
you,
like
you want sex, right? You still want sex?
We need the roommate on the
yeah,
live
yeah,
stream.
yeah,
Tim,
yeah.
you need to bring the roommate into the live stream. We need to have
we
her on
have
the
a
camera
super
here.
chat by SE. He's a member since 9 months.
9
So, yeah.
months. SE, thank you so much. Have the roommate super chat you $170 to make out the laundry.
Joe Bling, a waste of 3 minutes. I've been here. I'm out of here. See you, Joe. Don't let the
Oh.
arse. Don't let the door hit your ass on the way out.
Well, I remember actually, now this could be a way I get back with my parents, because I remember my mom, she was saying, oh, she knows this lady who would do like cleaning and maybe laundry. I don't know if laundry was included. For
Yeah, they'll do
$200.
laundry. Most of them do laundry. Most
Yeah,
of them do
yeah,
laundry.
yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
Anything
okay.
you want
Of
for
course.
money, I'm sure she'll do anything you want for money.
Yeah,
Because-
anything.
Yeah,
Man,
anything.
anything?
Anything.
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 Yeah.
Anything. And in capital letters, anything.
Yeah. Anything. Yeah.
Oh, okay. I think
Yeah.
we might be onto something, because I I wouldn't mind that she doesn't do the laundry, but she's not even doing the other part.
Do you know what I love? We're talking about this right now, about the laundry, about cleaning your apartment, and we've got this beautiful movement right in front of us.
Yes.
How cool is that?
Look at the sexy movement.
That is
It's
just one
actually
of the
making
best.
me horny.
Oh,
Hey,
yeah, I don't
roommate,
blame you. All right. I roommate, supply
thing-
and demand.
Back the truck up.
but check out this thing. I mean, listen, with she's saying here. I can't do- Oh my god. Well, look. let's get back to watches, guys.
That's it. Let's do
Back
this.
to watches. Yeah,
Let's do
obviously
this.
can't talk about watches all the time, but we have to do some
No,
watches.
that's why I come on to break things up a bit.
Yeah. I like it. It's keeping things
Otherwise, it gets honestly. Otherwise, it does get fucking
too
boring.
serious. Yeah.
Yeah, it does, man.
Like
It's nice to
on
break
its
up.
own, this movement is pretty boring. But
It is.
I'll tell you this.
What?
Wow.
It's beautiful.
I mean,
It's
it
beautiful.
is
I'm not saying
boring.
anything.
probably the best looking movement
It is.
out there.
No, Tim.
Oh, here we go. Now you've just opened a can of worms, Tim. Jesus Christ. Holy shit.
That's just clickbait.
I'm telling you. I've seen this movement. Actually, the one I've seen was in brass, or maybe it was in gold or something. But the whole thing was yellow. I'm telling you guys, there's something about this. Yeah, wood aligning is cool, man. But you see the beveling, datograph. Look, the bevels, guys. I don't know. I mean, these bevels are a meter wide or something. No, usually it's
they're
like
deep but not wide.
Man, they're so the whole thickness of the the girth, the whole thickness of the plate is the bevel.
Coming from with metalworking, and I'm not taking anything away from this movement, but putting bevels on such substantial pieces is not as difficult as some of the stuff that like Langa and Vacheron and Patek do, where they put the same level of beveling on very, very delicate pieces. That's much more difficult.
Hey, here we have a medical question for my wife. Yeah. Actually, it's a legitimate medical question. One of the viewers has a problem. There you go. Help him out.
You can't find it?
My wife is a nurse, guys. If you have a legitimate, some kind of medical emergency.
Yeah, Tim, I discovered
since you call Ask Tim's Roommate. You can ask
just don't say who
medical.
it is. That's it. Just keep it private. Huh?
Yeah,
she's a nurse. So.
Since you took that NyQuil, I can see some severe side effects because you got really naughty, Tim.
Oh yeah. Oh, I thought, why am I so?
Yeah, blame the meds.
Funny?
The med
guys. Funny how he says naughty like you're a little kid. You're naughty.
Naughty. Is that hoary or naughty? Naughty.
It sounds like a bit of both.
Jean Cartier has a really, really good question here. Should I invest my savings in Rolex?
Very original question.
It is, but you know what? If you get it at retail, man, don't buy it on the aftermarket. That's what.
Well, it depends on how much of his savings is he like. That's a loaded question. You can't answer that.
How old he is? Are there these all your savings and so on? How much do you earn? It's a complex question.
I think. For me, I don't.
In other words, you guys are saying that he needs a soul reading.
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't think you should invest all your savings in Rolex. I think you should invest half of your stuff into Rolex. If you can buy Rolex, here's the thing: if you can get Rolex at retail, like I did, right, like the Sermon, then is that an investment, or is that is like a really good investment, right?
I was talking about this with a friend of mine who asked kind of the same question, and it basically comes down to watches are now becoming a part of people's portfolios. And if you're sitting there with a ton of cash and you're like, wow, I have too much in cash and I'm good on real estate, I have a 401k, I have some other stocks that I'm doing and all this kind of stuff, and you want to diversify, then buy a Rolex at retail and consider that part of your portfolio. But to pull money out of savings, unless you're already set on other things that are gonna pay dividends and all that kind of stuff.
I'll ask you this way: would you pull money out of stocks to buy a Rolex at retail?
Well, that's a way loaded question. What stock?
Who knows? I mean,
if it's an
EV bullshit, some Chinese EVs.
Then yes, because if you own a lot of like AT&T is in the shitter right now, but it pays a great dividend. Don't pull money out of AT&T to buy a watch because it's going to continue to pay you money. But if you own a cannabis stock that tanked recently, if you have enough to pull that out and buy a Rolex, you could.
Yeah. You know what? I think we just gave him a headache.
JB, 5 Eurus,
Sorry,
medically
get me on a
speaking,
roll
how
and
is
I Google.
GMT so sexy? It's the exercise, the lotion, and
Well,
good
actually, I do
amount.
put lotion. I put a lot of lotion on every morning,
Oh,
and I'm
can
just
we
about.
please? One second, Mr. GMT, please go continue.
Mhm.
I've just muted him.
And it's the
Oh.
hair too. And it's the hair too.
Ooh. And invest in the hair, and the
hair.
skincare.
Are you
Skincare.
finished, Mr. GMT?
It's the skincare, guys. The skincare game. Actually, I'm thinking of starting timwrite Elite Luxury channel with my wife. We're gonna be doing luxury bags and shoes unboxing, and she's gonna give you guys some
You know what?
skincare
That's
advice.
probably going to be one of the funniest channels ever.
Yeah.
Because she's going to be every 5 minutes. She's going to be giving you a super slap, man.
Oh my god. And we got a freaking serious question. Wow. Tim, what do you think about James Showcase exiting the hobby? He made a lot of good points, and I'm considering the same. Just curious what you think. Wow. I mean, I'll start with this and then we'll go around the panel because
What were his points?
But
look,
make sure you go around the panel. I want to get everyone's opinion on this. Keep
I
going.
think
Yeah.
James said that he has been disillusioned by the hobby for what it became. This whole kind of people buying watches as investments. It really turned him off from Rolex, although he still kept his Rolex. And he been through a lot of watches. He's been through everything. He feels like he's been here for the right reasons, and now he feels like he's been in it for all the wrong reasons. You're buying that Panda and then making money on it. He's like, oh, it made him feel a little bit disgusted. The whole flipping culture and everything. I get it.
I have a I do have I have a really interesting opinion on this because I kind of went
Yeah.
through the same thing,
Yeah.
almost exactly.
Yeah.
So back when I first started, 17 years ago, I had just a Datejust, couple Hamiltons, and things like that, and I would just buy for collecting purposes. Never thought of resale. I didn't even know that resale was a thing at that time.
Yes.
Then I got super kind of lucky I established a relationship with my AD, and he got a cancellation on a pre-ceramic Daytona. And at the time I was like, I didn't really want to spend 12,500, I think it was, on the watch, but he explained to me, and this is my first thing into this whole thing about the resale and the hard to get, and they only make so many of these and blah, 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 blah. And so I bought it, and I ended up getting that one. Then I ended up getting a Submariner, and then all this stuff happened. So I got all mine before all this happened. Then this blew up, and with all the resale stuff, and everybody's like, "Oh, you got that," and all this, it made me feel almost dirty.
Yeah.
And so
now getting the Pepsi.
Well, no, just
so
wait.
Safe.
No. The Pepsi thing is when I came full circle. So Tim knows this story, but I got rid of the Daytona and the Submariner. I replaced them with a Vacheron, a trip to Switzerland, a Cartier, a bunch of other things. I did a lot of stuff with them, and I went to more of a collector thing. But now
a bit of a mistake, and but now you're pulled back into the hobby. Well,
just one. I'm almost finished. So the Pepsi almost.
You tell him, David.
Telling the Daytona is a bit of a mistake, but the experience you had in life
financially it was, but for me personally,
disaster.
For me, well, I still made money on it. I mean, but anyway, financially, it was a mistake at the time to sell it, and I agree with that. No bones about it. But it made me feel better about being a collector and all that kind of stuff for whatever reason, mentally. Anyway, but now after going, I got that one. I got a Seamaster in between there, Vacheron, the Cartier, and then all of a sudden, I just got on the list a couple months ago for the Pepsi, and my AD calls me. And he's like, "Do you want this?" And it was almost the exact piece that made me want to get out of it before.
Yeah.
But at the same time, everything that I had done up until this point got me the ability to get it, which kind of made me feel like a collector again.
Yeah.
And it almost brought me right around back to this thing like, okay, this is cool again to have. So I get where he's going with this. I was there and I almost got totally out, but I took a break from the hype things and went the other direction. But that allowed me to get a hype piece and kind of felt cool that I got it. I don't know.
And also you learned a lot of things. And if you think
Yes.
about it, it's not so much the watches. Like, yeah, the watches are cool, and the reason you were able to get the watches, but the reason you were able to get like the Pepsi was because of the experiences you had with the watches and with other watch people. Like the only reason you went to Switzerland and was because of the watches.
Well, I was going to Switzerland anyway. The
Oh.
Daytona allowed me more of a first class Switzerland experience, but I was going to go anyway.
They sold the Daytona to go to Switzerland, guys. That is so cool. But
You
was
sold the
expensive
Daytona to
trip.
go to Switzerland. Are you a nutcase, man?
This was in
I'm just
2017.
checking.
So no,
You do what you need to do, brother.
Yeah, no. In 2017, I sold the Daytona and I got a watch and a certain amount of cash that paid for my entire 8 days in Switzerland, all over the place, and all that kind of stuff.
I think. Look, I think there is a point where this hobby gets ridiculous, like getting more than like 6 watches, starting to get into territory of just complete insanity. Get 10 pieces, 15.
Yeah, well, for me, see, since the start of the year, I've downgraded and I've gotten the pieces that I really like.
Consolidate.
I consolidated, yes, but I can safely say that in a way, my journey has ended collecting wise, but it hasn't ended learning wise, because there's always something to learn, always something to talk about, and people to meet and listen to their stories. So if Showcase feels like he's finished and he's done, well, that's his choice. But my journey will never end, because I like experiencing things through other people's eyes. For example, Tim, right? I like how you go out to these events and do these things, because I will never get that opportunity.
Mr. Jim,
you don't need to, but you're doing other things. You're doing other things to actually enjoy the hobby. You know what I mean? Besides it being a job.
Don't have to be flipping through watches every month to. You don't have to be getting the latest.
You don't have to be like Jonathan does. You know, every 5 minutes changing a watch, buying a watch, selling a watch. You know, Jonathan just goes nuts. He's a fucking nutcase. But anyways, beside the point. All right.
He's deep into the hobby, but I mean that is his life. He was a watch dealer. You know, it's just.
It's in his blood.
He breathes, and that's.
But actually, I made a confession, and I said no new watches in 2022. So I just bought one now at the end of 2021, just to be safe.
Possible.
We'll see.
Possible for anyone else that it's likely, but for you, I mean, man, that's a big call. Yeah. Is that your what's it called? New Year's resolution?
Yes.
Wow.
But my point to what I was trying to say is everybody looks at this hobby differently, yeah? So if a Showcase feels like he's done for whatever reason, whatever reasons he's given, that's fair enough. But I believe there's so much more out there than just buying.
The thing is, you should never sell all of your watches, and I think I think there's nothing wrong with consolidating. Maybe you know what? First, put your stuff away. Look at Casey. Casey is a prime example. He sold his stuff. He thought he was bored. He's done.
Yeah.
But then what happened was now he's back in. Now he's starting buying pieces again.
I love Casey, man. Casey is a good.
That is exactly a good point, Tim. And I'm pretty sure Showcase is going through that cycle again. Showcase is a watch guy through and through. Yeah. And I don't buy for a minute that he's really done. We have our ups and downs, and maybe he needs a half a year break or a quarter of a year break or a year of a break. But he will.
Look at him sending the links to the latest leaks. And he's still in the community.
That's what I mean. He'll always be there. He just like you guys said, needs a break, get away from it, clear his mind, and then you never know, when he comes back, he'll come back full force again. So it's all in good time. Time will tell.
There's more to this hobby than.
And do you know what the most important thing is? And I think that we're always missing this critical aspect to what we're doing right now.
Yeah.
Is all you guys. It's the people around us right now. They're in the chat. What we're talking about, the way that we communicate, the way that we become friends. Do you know what I mean? Everybody. It's about that. It's about a friendship. that we've all created, and a bond that we've all created over one simple thing, which is the watches.
Yeah.
I
That's
have
all
not
it is.
made a
more
single
than anything.
friend in the watch
The
community.
watches
I
is
hate
just the
you all.
icebreaker.
You're such a liar.
We definitely
You're
made
such
friends,
a full
Jonathan.
of shit liar. All right.
Like without Maddie, you would never have had the epic K-Town night.
Hell
Yeah.
yeah.
You know what I mean? That's the
was
most important aspect to this whole thing. And that's what we got to
legendary
remember.
night. Legendary night, guys. Maddie's
But yeah,
Mathis, as I call him. Freaking.
We would not have Tatiana, right? We wouldn't
No
have her either.
Tatiana, right? Oh my god. No Tatiana, no Rich. Man, no Carson Chrono. No sexy Mr. GMT, no Johnson OC.
Oh, you can do
right?
without. You can do without sexy GMT. That's not a problem. I'm just a little dot in the corner.
I don't think so.
I really like what David said, and in any hobby, whether it's collecting baseball cards or you're a fan of the Yankees or Manchester United or you love the Rolling Stones or the Eagles, you're going to go through periods where the hardcore fans become a little bit disillusioned because they've been at it for so long. And they also see the new fans coming in and they're like, nah, I'm not anything like the new fans. And so it's natural in any fandom to go through those kinds of periods. In our hobby, we have the ability to, of course, the last 2 years with Rolex has been crazy, but you have so many other options. I mean, look at what David's doing. Look at what Cars and Chrono is doing by diversifying, expanding your interests beyond just, the big four or whatever they are. And there's really no excuse for not being able to find watches that interest you, people that interest you at all different price points. So expand your horizons, and you don't have to just worry about the hot new Rolex all the time.
Absolutely.
Boom.
Yeah. I'll be the first to admit when I got that Daytona, I did not appreciate it for what it was. But now when I got this Pepsi, I way more appreciate this than the other two hype pieces that I got. And that's the other reason I got the Wimbledon Datejust. It's a special Datejust. I like that aspect of it. But anyway, besides.
Yeah. Sometimes when we get, so many people had complained that they can't get hype pieces today. But there's so many people who had the pieces that are hyped today. You had the Daytona that weren't too hype back, a couple of years ago.
And by the way, the haters make the hobby that much more interesting. They become disillusioned, but they can't disconnect from the hobby. And those are the ones that are most exciting. It's like the ones who say, like, the Rolling Stones will never be anything without Ronnie Wood. Yet they follow every single move the Rolling Stones make 30 years later. It's like, and that's what the people who can't get a Rolex or are despised by Rolex still, they still cling to follow the fandom.
Can't deny that. Can't deny the facts, guys. Yeah, let's see here. I was just trying to take a look at more of these Roshepi watches.
Actually, Tim, can you pull up the? No, now it's too late because I found a picture of this this watch movement from another site, and it's a crappy picture, and it doesn't look any good. So it's also a matter of photography.
Oh yeah. This thing is this thing is impossible to take a picture of. As I said, it's just way, like, if you don't have the proper camera with the deep enough. Oh, I think I've seen this one. This is the one he had, but in yellow gold.
Tim, allow me to share the screen for 1 second, and maybe you can pull up the movement picture again. And there you can see how much a good movement picture makes.
Let's see it. Ooh.
That looks okay still. Very nice. But now you can pull up your picture, and it's like night and day.
Let's see here. Ooh. Look at that. Wow. And this one actually looks like the beveling is not as deep on this one, or maybe it is. But it's a different movement actually too. Yeah, it's a bit different. Different Caribbean. This stuff is really cool. Look at this. I'm not even 100% sure what any of these cogs do. It's pretty cool. Wow.
We have a super chat by SE. Oh,
whoa!
Sorry.
SE 50 euros. Jesus Christ. Thank you so much, SE. It's in my German roots to remain kind of private, but I relate a lot to you guys through our love of watches. It's a lot like Jonathan, those German roots and privacy. Hope SE was not in a horrible accident. Here's to this.
I was just waiting for you to mention it. I was literally just.
Here's to this special, though weird kind of friendship. Cheers. Cheers to SE, guys.
Cheers, SE, man. You're a legend,
Yes.
man.
He's really, really helped support my channel a lot this year. Hopefully, we'll be able to expand the community so that I don't have to rely on him exclusively so much to keep supporting me. But nonetheless, man, cheers, man. Freaking legend.
Beautifully
guys.
said. Thank you very much, Jesse.
Oceans apart, but close nonetheless. So freaking cool. Guy is freaking legend, guys. That's the thing about watches, right? It's about the people and the people that we get to know and like respect.
That's what I just finished saying.
Connect.
Exactly that.
I said it like people. I think Cars and Corner. He was like asking me like, what is with this timwrite thing? What is the right? What is the why it's right? That's like, why did you choose right as your YouTube name? I was like, oh,
it's because you're never wrong.
No. I spelled it right as writing because what we're doing here, we're writing stories, we're writing legends of each other. Tales.
Tim getting philosophical on us now.
Did you message him? He needs to go to clinic as it ASAP.
Oh.
Okay, there we go, guys. If you need emergency medical advice and my roommate is here, message ASAP, okay?
Wow.
So
Legal
cool.
disclaimer,
Community, guys.
Legal disclaimer, no advice given is actual medical advice.
Not from me. Don't ask me for medical advice.
You can ask medical questions and we will give you medical answers, but it is not medical advice.
Yeah, just for entertainment purposes only. But for my roommate's actual advice.
Entertainment purposes only. Fuck me, Dad. What would you? So I don't charge for it, mate. I'm surprised you haven't said, "Give me a super chat," and then my wife will. My roommate.
Oh
will
no. See, like,
wow.
Yeah, the super chats help.
You let your guard down, mate. You actually doing something
full-time.
for free. What's going on?
No, medical advice for free. Listen, not everyone can super chat. Those that can, I really appreciate. But if you can leave, if you hit the upvote button.
Yeah, but you're still giving medical advice. That's good, man. That's excellent.
Yeah.
That's really
hey,
good. That's
everything I do is free. I try to make my stuff accessible.
Actually, I've been in touch with some people who didn't super chat on Tim's show, and of course didn't give me money, and were asking for advice. So if anyone needs any advice and is not able to super chat, he's still welcome.
Of course.
Excellent. That's good.
Well, look, I can't super chat because Christmas is right my ass. That's what I gotta say.
Me too.
Okay.
But I'm here contributing this way, my man.
Hey, you contribute. Look at T and Tickers. He only super chats £200. No, and he contributes his time.
Oh, it's lots of my fucking time. Every time when I finish work, I have something to eat, and I fucking come in here every single frigging night.
The time.
What else are you gonna do?
I appreciate it.
So cool. So cool.
You know, I mean,
You come in here, you have fun. What else do you want, man? It's
We have
win-win for you.
we have a watch question from Mr. GMT.
Oh, what?
Now I'm
Oh
waiting.
shit!
what
guys, you know
what
what I'm
questions
doing
on
right
here?
now?
You're dead. What we doing? Watch questions. God. Wow.
All in her movements, guys. $25 super chat. And she's now a member as well. All in her movements. Thank you so much. Would love to hear Mr. GMT chat about OG Kermit versus Sermon. So this is actually really cool. So I got the new Sermon, and Mr. GMT got the OG Sermon. So he's got the Kermit, I got the Sermon. Mr. GMT, what do you love about the OG? Is it the best Submariner? And Tim, is the Sermon really great now that you have it? What do you really think? Ooh,
Do you want to start back to front? Do you want to say
yeah,
first?
let's start with you, Mr.
Finish?
Jim here. What do you think
You
about the
start with me?
Sermon? Why did you chased
Well,
it?
to be honest,
you hunted it down.
To be honest, yeah. Well, I've always wanted that because I found that it's the 50th anniversary. By being the 50th anniversary, I believe in time. Not now. It's not the most popular now, but in time, I believe that that's got a lot of potential to be a very special piece in the horological aspect of things. I believe that it will be very important in the future. Very important.
Mm-hmm.
At the moment, not so much, but I believe that's the main reason why I bought it, because I believe it's got a reason for it to
Vintage
be
watches
made.
are not very hot at the moment.
No, this is
And
neo
it
vintage.
is a type of a vintagey piece.
Yeah, but I'll tell you what, I've had a two-tone. It was a 1995 Submariner two-tone.
Yes.
And I bought this one. This one's a 2006 Kermit. Now I've had both of them on my wrist, and believe it or not, it's like night and day. It's like night and day. That's the difference, man. Seriously, that's how much difference it has in the quality of the metal, the way it was done, the way it feels on your wrist. Everything was just night and day. So when you say vintage, it doesn't really feel as vintagey. Do you know what I mean? It feels. And don't forget, I've also got the black. And when you put the two together, they're not that much different. There is a difference, but not
both very
like there is
solid
with the 1995 and the 2006. There's a more bigger difference there than actually the 2006 with the 2011 GMT.
Would you say an assessment would be it's like a modern piece that it's a piece that feels modern but looks vintagey?
Yes. It feels a lot more modern than actually you would even think.
It's a little bit deceptive. It's a little bit deceptive in that way.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah, because it's got the solid end links.
It has. They're right. It's the clasp is a little bit, flimsy, but it's not as flimsy as the 1995 one. For some reason, I don't know what it is about the metal. You think they'll be the same, but it's different. Again, it's different.
Yeah.
The 1995 one was jingly jangly, really jingly jangly.
And you have a really good example.
Yes. So what's your reasons? What do you think? Yours is really like special.
Look, I think I'm kind of on board with you. I think when I got my original Submariner date, I feel like that was a bit of a mistake because I didn't know anything about watches, right? And I really think that there's two. If you're gonna go for a Submariner, I really think you should either go for two options if you can. One is the no date, or if you want the date, then you should go for like the more exclusive, more limited version, which is currently the Sermon, right?
Pavel has a very important comment in the chat.
Yes. Okay. 1 second. Eddie?
No, up a few. Pavel.
This one? Shane, I love my OG Kermit. Personally, have never seen one in the wild on anyone else's wrist. Yep. It has great proportion and feels so light on the wrist. Always loved the 5-digit subs, and this is the king of them.
I totally 100% agree.
So do I.
It has been mentioned. It has been mentioned previously. It has that vintage vibe. Sorry, guys, the modern ceramic Submariners are not perfectly proportioned. The perfect proportion you get on the 5-digit ones. and the LV is the first one that has the maxi dial, which looks so much nicer than the traditional dial. So that 5-digit LV is just perfect. Gives you
Until you
vintage
went and fucked
vibe
it
with
up.
modern technology. Sorry,
So
Mr. GMT.
so what I'm saying is that like when I did not really like I gave up on this piece. I went for the Explorer 1, right? Because I thought it is very repetitive, but I feel like I can actually let go of the original mistake. And as I was brushing
I,
my teeth,
I personally think that's the right thing to do, Timmy. I think it's the
yeah,
right thing to do, my man.
I can emotionally. I feel like this piece sets things right. I should have went for the Hulk, but this kind of justifies it for me. And yes, I wish it was the Hulk, but you know what? I was like, as I said, I was just brushing my teeth, and I thought, oh, as a watch, it looks really sexy on the wrist.
This is
Pavel
much
says,
better than
Pavel
It's
the
not
says
a
Hulk.
there's
perfect watch.
Pavel says there's an OG Kermit on David SW for sale.
Yeah.
No, David
Fully
is W
sticker.
Is
mentioned
it?
Tim Wright. You can see how right it kind of looks sexy.
Tim, this
It looks very
watch is
sexy.
better than the Hulk.
I'm saying I should have went for the Hulk originally because
Well,
I was
the
offered.
Hulk goes for more at the moment because
I'm not
there's
even.
no other green dial out there, like
Yeah.
that in the Submariner range. So that's why it goes a lot more than say the Cermet and the Kermit, for example.
Yeah.
I believe if they ever do, no one knows what Rolex is going to do, but if they ever do re-release a Hulk, then that will go down in price, 100%.
Yeah. If they, I think that's what they will do. Actually, 10 years later, they will add a green dial to this one.
Yeah, I believe so.
That just makes sense. What Rolex kind of, I feel like that's kind of what they do. But yeah,
I believe so.
I like it. I think I thought it would be too chunky, which it is chunkier. And I did have a problem with the original Submariner. I thought, oh, it feels a bit too small for a Submariner, for like a big Fikov watch. I thought, oh, maybe I should have went with the Sea Dweller. But
to be honest, in a way, like you can't go really wrong with any of them. They're all beautiful watches in their own way. Do you know what I mean? I wouldn't say you've got a shitter on your wrist when it's not. They're all beautiful watches, regardless.
I think if you can get it retail, then probably this is the Submariner to get.
Yeah, I wouldn't pay the price they're asking. I would not pay the price they're asking for that.
No. Over retail, it's way overpriced.
Tim, for anybody who's new to the hobby and is only in the Rolex hype era, I just sent you a picture on WhatsApp of the display case of when I bought my Submariner back in 2017. It's just it's funny that I took the picture of it and the other watches that were right next to it. But
on the WhatsApp. Okay.
Yeah, on WhatsApp.
I'll say
Tim, Alex is asking whether you want a live service on the channel sometime from him.
Yes, of course.
Yeah,
of course. I've been begging him to do it.
Wow, yeah, he did it on Marcelo today, and it was absolutely fascinating. It really was. It was brilliant to watch. It was fantastic to see. I definitely think you should.
Wait, where is this?
That was in 2017.
Oh wow,
David, sorry.
I'll say this. I don't think. So all in her movement says she has the Kermit and on the list for the Cermet. Not sure I'll stay on the list for the Cermet. With the Kermit, I don't think it's necessary to.
I don't think if you've got the Kermit, you don't really need the Cermet. But if you really feel like you want to get it, well then so be it, get it. You're not going to lose either way.
Still stay on the list.
I think the Kermit is more special, but
stay on the list unless there's something else that you really want.
Yeah. I would go for something else if you can get on the wait list for other stuff.
The question I have for them is this person is do you love the Kermit? Do you really, really love the Kermit? And if so, then you don't really need a Cermet.
No.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But if you're not happy with the Kermit, then so be it. Get a Cermet.
Yeah. Like I went with the sub date, and but I had no idea what the hell I was doing. So, and it's always been a bit of regret. I should have went for the green sub, whatever the green sub was at the moment. You know.
See, I bought my camera. I still bought my camera at a wrong time. I still bought it, but
now,
I tell
I
you
mean,
what,
yeah,
it's gone
you
up
could've-
$5,000 on top
Yeah.
of what I bought it for.
yeah.
You know what I mean? It's crazy.
Tim, sell your Summit and get the Hulk.
I think it doesn't matter. I think it's
Stick.
yeah.
Look. Can I tell you something, Tim? The one
Yeah.
that you've got, it's not just about because it's a sermon.
It doesn't matter which one. I don't think.
It's yours.
Yeah.
You actually went in and experienced purchasing this watch.
Yeah,
See, the Hulk, you won't have that.
yeah. I'm not.
You
You
know
know,
what I
and
mean?
also I'm not super into flipping, and like I feel like if I couldn't get it retail, then whatever. You just move on. You just have to move on. And if I couldn't get this at retail, I'd be like, it's okay. I'll just stick with my other one. I was happy with the sub. The sub is actually the black sub. It's not that bad. I just feel like this one is better because it's a little bit more exclusive. I love a bit of that exclusivity. That exclusivity is really cool. JBJB, 10 euros. My journey had me through a lot of watches. Finally, I'm down to 2 watches, and I'm very content and no longer lusting for anything else. A day date and a ceramic bluesy. That's it.
Can I tell you something? He's got
Yeah.
a six. There are 2 sexy combo piece, man. And they
And-
look beautiful. You got to see the photos that he does on Instagram. Beautiful.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Man. He's and this is like to answer Eddie Vasal's super chat. You know that getting out of hobby. No. The hobby is the people. And
It is.
you know
That's what it
that-
is.
that
It's
you
the
meet.
people. It's us. It's what
It's
we
not
do right
the
now.
watch.
What's happening?
Yeah, you
The
always
watches
like,
are what brought us together.
yeah. I have man like I was content when I joined like Archie stream like in January. I was really happy with my 4 watches. I wasn't like going out. Now I have a bit like responsibility to get watches maybe for content if anything else, but I don't know. It's just it is a lot of stress chasing
Timmy, I'm
watches.
sorry to cut you off, my friend. I've just came to the gym. I've got to go
Yep.
in. My
Hey.
my gym buddy's there.
That's how Mr.
Thank you for an awesome
GMT
stream,
stays
guys.
sexy.
And yeah, just exactly what Tim says. Do that. Stay sexy,
Yeah.
and you'll always feel sexy, guys. I promise you that. See,
Exactly.
talk to you next time. Stay
Yep.
safe.
It's the GMT
Ciao.
Bye-bye,
signing
my friend.
out. Let me just play his exit music here. Where
Yes, exit music.
this one right here.
I'm the Barbie girl in the Barbie world.
No, that was the wrong one. It's supposed to be this one. Here we go. It's the GMT.
Nice.
Eddie Vasal. Okay, you talked me down. Very cool. Just calm down, Eddie. Take a breath with us together. Okay, I'm thinking of trading my 2018 Sea Dweller 50th anniversary. Okay, let me just real quick show you guys. This right now, this kind of looks like the window of display only, but all these pieces were available for sale.
In 2017, when I bought my Submariner, that was the display.
Yeah, it's pretty crazy. As you can see, there's no sign that this is display only.
Well,
Look in.
you can see that collection there at a Tornado today.
Yeah.
Just in the used section.
Yeah. Okay, so he's talking about trading a Sea Dweller for a Polar Explorer. What do you guys think?
I say do it if you love the new watch more. Why not?
100%. Yeah.
If you're going to keep thinking about the Polar dial,
I disagree. Sorry.
For what reason?
I wrote him a message. To me, it comes down to the question: does the 43 fit his wrist?
Yeah.
If it does, I would recommend keeping the Sea Dweller. If it doesn't, move forwards or move on.
But is that just from a financial standpoint? Because I mean, if he loves the Polar Explorer, then
I love Polar Explorer.
Then you
I
should get
think
that.
Polar Explorer probably the most functional piece
I
that
love
I
the-
own.
I love the Explorer too, but Sea Dwellers are so special watches. First of all, they're really rare compared to the normal Submariners, and I just like the case that they're over engineered and really tough pieces, basically the epitome of the Submariner. And
Yeah.
I think the Sea Dweller doesn't get enough respect. So that is
Wait, but
why I'm fighting for them.
Explorer 2 also
but does
doesn't
Eddie
get
really
any
care about
respect.
that? Does he just want to see the white dial and orange hand?
Could
How
be, yes.
sexy
Yeah.
that is.
I saw today the 40 millimeter and the newer one, and I really like the older one better, the 40 mil.
The 40 Explorer 2?
Yeah.
Dude, the
Proportions are just so much
42
better.
is such a perfect watch, man. This watch has been through me through everything except LA. Fucking Rolex. This thing, man, Explorer 2. I don't know, man.
I'll tell you
This
what.
actually,
I have advice
it's a
for him.
pretty horizontal. It seems to be very horizontal trade. As you can see, the Sea Dweller sells for about 16, and that's what the Explorer 2 goes for on the used market. But
No, it goes
maybe,
lower. It goes
huh?
lower. Today I saw a
Lower
Tornado 13.8 for the white and
for the new
13.4
Explorer
for
2?
black.
I don't think it's the new one.
Oh yeah, okay, never mind. Not the new one. That was
No.
Yeah.
My advice to him would be,
Get the Explorer 2 Polar brand new from the AD.
yeah,
Go to the
I would say,
AD
yeah, keep the Sea Dweller and
for
get on
now.
the list. Save a little bit every month, and then when you get the call, get the Polar Explorer. Now you have both, and you didn't pay over for either one of them.
Yeah. Actually, Polar Explorer is still a kind of piece that you can get at retail. It's not the end of the world.
Take probably what 3 to 6 months, maybe 3 months.
3 to 6 months, yeah. And then now that you have both, what the crazy thing is that you can sell either one for profit, and you're not going to lose any money. So
Yeah.
the only thing you lose is like the time with the Explorer 2 that you can get, now, or you can get it later.
Well, that's assuming you can get it at retail.
I can almost 100% guarantee it. Actually, hold on. He's in Great British pounds. That's like somewhere around London. Could be hard.
So Tim, that's the experiment then. When Matty gets his Explorer 2, or
Yeah,
what was the other one he got? Like we'll see if you can really get one in the New York market.
yeah. But Eddie Vassal, look, he's a good-looking guy. He's the kind of guy that Rolex is looking to add as a customer. So I'm pretty sure he can probably pull it off. If there's anyone, man. Do we know any ADs in London? I would when I'm in London Watch Show, I'll put a name for
Watches
him.
of Switzerland. Oh,
Watches of Switzerland. There we go.
There you go. Yeah.
Yeah.
One of the biggie.
Oh, I'd say do it just for purely
go with the
aesthetic
Sea
reasons.
Dweller and say that, hey, you were researching some Rolex, you want a GMT watch, and wouldn't it be cool to add to the you want the chunky, big GMT watch for traveling to the United States. You want to add a Polar Explorer because you got the black Sea Dweller. You showed the Sea Dweller and then say you want the Explorer. That's it. That's how you do it. Bruce G, how many Rolexes would you have if they didn't trade over retail? 3. I would have 3 Rolexes if they didn't trade over retail. I would have Sub, Date, Black, Explorer 2, and the Daytona. I would not be getting...
the Daytona you wouldn't have because it would be here.
He keeps referencing that as if it's his watch. I don't understand. You're on loan with Jonathan for that.
Man, Jonathan won't let it go. He'll keep reminding me, man.
You've got 40,000 reasons not to let it go.
Yes, exactly. Yeah, I was just about to say that, David. Yes.
Oh my God!
You don't let 40,000 easily go.
Well, I thought, can I hope for a Christmas miracle? Forget about that. A Christmas miracle, guys. I need a Christmas miracle. Thanks, TN Tickers. What did you do to him?
No,
that is Alex, the watchmaker.
You ignored his comment about, do you want to do a live stream?
Oh, yeah. No, I mean,
yeah.
he was messaging me on the WhatsApp, but I'm
there
like,
you go. Like,
Yeah, I can't talk at the same time as I'm live streaming. Oh, he's doing dinner right now. Okay, gotcha. Okay. He's doing dinner, and I'm doing a live stream, and I'm all in her movements. The Kermit is growing on me. I love the GMTs more, but the Kermit seems like the one or two. Wait, I didn't finish reading that one.
Oh, sorry.
2 subs out there that I could like. Yeah, the Kermit is a very special sub. Any sub with the green dial or dial or bezel, the Kermit, the Hulk, or the new Sermit, those three are special. Any one of those three is probably the best sub to have nowadays. I don't think there's. I don't actually like. I'm looking at the Sermit. I'm like, yeah, just the fact that it's just a bit more special than the black one is good enough. I'm not going to be chasing the Hulk. Like, yeah, Hulk is great, but this is good enough. I think it's way better than the black one. I'll tell you that because there's too many black watches out there. Shane, $5 super chat. I can buy a 116520 white dial, perfect condition, full set. Only my relative never worried I would need to sell my Kermit for the funds. Thoughts?
That's just a pre-ceramic Daytona.
Yes.
Let's see what the price on this is.
Wow.
Like 25? No, more.
Let's just say
25. The 32, you're never going to get that. So yeah,
it's a
that's
horizontal shift.
Yeah, that's the right price though.
Yeah,
The
it's a horizontal
question is,
trade, right?
Either that or a Kermit. Wow. Okay.
The Kermit's probably just as valuable, just as rare. We're talking about.
Sorry, I need to go back to the question you never answered. Asked everybody about showcase watches. Why do we have to always look at a watch as being whether it's worth any more money? Why can't you just wear it as a watch? That's what really pisses me off about the industry. Everyone's looking immediately, not whether it's a nice watch, not whether it looks better than the Kermit, not whether it suits.
Well, he wants to sell the Kermit, so I have to know what the price is of the Kermit.
I know, but this is what pisses me off with the thing that everyone's down to money. Whether it's going to be
well,
worth
of course,
more money.
but it's like, hey, he wants to get a Seiko 5. Should he trade the Kermit for Seiko 5?
Yeah,
well, we have to check the money.
I'm talking about the whole watch thing in general. If I got a watch, as long as I didn't lose a shitload of money if I wanted to sell it, I'm not after a watch for making money on it. I'm after a watch for wearing it because I like
a lot of people, they're not loaded. They don't have 60 guitars behind them that anytime
Well,
they
I've
need
got
a bit of
21
money.
and they're not all dead expensive ones. They're really
but listen,
not dead expensive ones.
Don't wanna. This hobby is very expensive. You don't wanna lose. Like the reason a lot of people are able to even afford to buy these watches, me including, right? The reason I'm able to hold these watches is because I'm very keen with what I do. I check prices to make sure that I'm not getting scammed.
Yeah.
There's that word again. I'm not getting scammed and I'm not getting ripped off.
I agree, but it's not the fact that it's what pisses me off is some people just look at it and say they get it and then they won't buy it unless they know they're going to make double the price in fucking so many years' time. You know,
people like money. People like money,
Tiantikas, I understand where you're coming from, but the question was, I have this and I could trade against that. And in that regard, I think it's fair to compare the present market value, because he didn't say, I'm so attached to the Kermit, I never wanted to sell it. Does it make sense to flip it? So he's quite open to trade one watch with the other. So in that way, I think the comparing the market prices is fair. By the way, in my opinion, Tim made a mistake because he's talking about a Kermit that has been worn. So that is not 27,000. And he's talking about a Daytona that hasn't been worn.
Yeah,
and is worth
I think what triggered me was the one where someone trying to work out what it was worth in the future. Fuck the future.
I didn't say anything about the future. I didn't say, hey. I didn't say that the Kermit was going to be much more valuable in the future where Daytona will be worthless and you shouldn't do it because of that. No, I didn't say which. I actually, if you were to ask me which watch do I think will be more valuable in the future, this Daytona or the Kermit, I would say actually the Kermit, because these are Daytonas are rare, but these are very common. This is not a special edition Daytona. It's not limited in any way. So I don't think the Daytonas will always be hot. But Kermit, man, those things are hard to get. And one of the reasons, think of it this way, Mr. GMT, who was here, when people asked him, like, hey, where did you get the Kermit? He said, it's a really safe watch to buy. It's a great watch, first of all. But he knows he's a businessman. He runs a business. He knows that he can afford this watch because in the future, if shit hits the fan and his business needs money ASAP, he'll be able to sell the Kermit immediately, get the money back. Not only get the money, he probably would have made more money if he invested into stocks or something.
All right, Tim. Moot point. How about if he just wants to know about the watches themselves? No money value added.
Yeah.
So that's what he.
That's where exactly. So there was a bit of a discussion, really good discussion. Hey, look at this. Tickers. We're making some very good points for the community. Okay, so
you pull up his next comment. Pull up his next comment. I'm less worried about the money aspect. He just wants to know what we think about the models.
Yeah,
but Tim, this one, just to touch on what you said, we can't really be sure if this is going to be more or less rare.
Which one's going to be more valuable?
Well, because wasn't this one technically the first one that Rolex put their own in-house movement in after the Zenith, and this one ran till 2016. So I mean, it's only a 14-year run or something like that on
they
this.
All look the same. You know what I mean? Yeah, I get it. I get what you're saying. Yeah, it's got the Daytona. It's got the Rolex movement, not the Zenith. Blah blah blah. But I'm just saying, like all of these white Daytonas, they kind of look the same. Well, the Kermits, they're the special edition, right?
You're right. I'm just saying we just don't know how many of these. And they will never ever make again.
I'll say it this way. You know what? To me, it feels like, look, there's advantage and a disadvantage, right? To me, it feels totally horizontal. It's not a win. It's not a loss. Daytonas, they're Daytona. They're always going to be valuable because they're a Daytona. Whereas the Kermit, you see, the Kermit is more special than the sub because sub dime a dozen. Every fiker and his dog is wearing a sub. Not everyone's wearing a Kermit, right? So that makes the Kermit a little bit more special, just like a Daytona, because Daytonas are freaking hard to get as it is. So it just depends. I think all it comes down to, what do you like more? Do you want the sub that's quirky, or do you want the Daytona that's hard, like very valuable and hard to get? I think it's whatever you like more, to be honest. There's no
definitely whatever you like more, but I would throw in just one little extra aspect of it. Mm-hmm. If you're and this is kind of inconsequential, but just something some people might think about. If you're a watch collector and you go to watch events, I have to say this one's probably going to get a little more watch collector respect than the Cermet or Wood, because they're not this isn't a hype piece anymore. Without the ceramic bezel, this is not necessarily a hype piece.
Yeah, actually, you might be right with that. But the fact that it's not a ceramic bezel, I was at the freaking Wempe party, right? There was like 4 people with pandas on. Thank fucking God I didn't wear mine. I would look like a tool.
But wouldn't you have thought that the person wearing this is cooler than the people?
Yeah, baby. I'd be like, ooh, that is the cool one.
Yeah.
It's a good point. What about Jonathan? What do you think?
Actually, I'm going to be controversial again. Ooh. I don't like the non-ceramic Daytona at all. I'm sorry. This is not my thing. So I would prefer, and this is only my taste in my opinion, I would prefer the Kermit over that any day of the week. And, yeah.
I don't think it's controversial at all.
No, I agree with you. I'm not going to argue your opinion.
Okay. No, I was just, the collector credibility or kudos may be right when you're wearing a Daytona. I accept that. But you give me both watches, put them on my wrist, my face smiles when I have the Submariner, the Kermit on.
Kermit.
Not with that.
Kermit is like
Kermit,
it's limited edition. It feels like a limited edition. Where Daytona is like they're just limited by nature of being Daytonas.
Yeah, I've said that to Tim. You touched on something I've said before, Jonathan. Is that
this is the one you sold? You had this one.
That's the one I sold. Yeah.
Oh, that's why you're like, the Daytona is no good. Yeah, I had one. I moved on.
I moved on. No, I loved it, but until I didn't. I sit around at night. And
Man, David,
that is the quote of the day. I loved it until I didn't. That is great.
Man, I can only imagine what's going through your head. You got those the flashbacks, the war,
I remember the night specifically. I at night, if I'm bored or I'm watching TV or something like that, have a couple glasses of wine or whatever, and I love looking down at my watches and just examining them. And all of them, I most of the time I love more and more with every time I wear them. But that one, I looked down and I was like, and so I sold it. That was it. Like T and Tickle said, I was like, I don't care. It's like I don't own it because I need to retire on it. I own it because I love it, and I didn't love it anymore.
Yeah.
So Teen Takers, are we going to see a Jamie showcase video from you for your exiting of the hobby?
Ooh. No, not at all. No. I'm
not yet.
Can I buy my watches? Can I buy my watches?
Disillusioned by the hobby.
Right, no, that's my 1966 Seamaster 600.
Oh,
and
nice.
I bought it. It's my birthday watch, and I won't be getting rid of it. I don't care if it suddenly went down in price, whatever. I wouldn't give a shit.
Well, when that thing starts selling for $20K, talk to me about whether you're not going to be getting rid of it to buy more guitars.
It's my birthday watch.
What if it sells for $20K?
Don't need 20K at the moment. I'm quite happy.
Not fine. At the moment.
Okay.
We'll see. It's really cool.
It's fine.
Al, $5. Any new Polar owners waiting to see white gold indices on it like the black version, or is it just me wanting to see white gold indices on it like the black version? No, I think it would be illegible if it was like that.
Yes,
right? We're completely
illegible. The black surroundings are gorgeous on the Polar. Please, Rolex, never change that.
Freaking love the black surroundings. I love my Explorer too. The black surroundings is what make it pop. Make it pop, and it also makes it different because you know that they actually went out of their way to make completely unique parts for this watch. Yeah. Whereas when I looked at the Explorer 2 black dial, I'm not 100% sure they're not reusing like Submariner parts and whatnot, right? Because the hands, they're all freaking the same. But I tell you this, the new shiny white gold indices and hands on the black one, beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. Wings and watches. Happy holidays, Tim. All the best in New Year's. Jonathan has a great point. Okay, I'm not sure what the point, which point you were making at that time.
Yes, it's so long time ago, I forgot.
But I think all the points that you make are great.
The general
not always.
Yeah, not all of them. Ian, Scotch and Soda. We got about 140 people watching on average. Only 57 upvotes, guys. Let's get to 100 upvotes. That would be killer. 100 upvotes for New Year, a Christmas, a New Year's miracle. Help me out, guys. Smash the upvote. Let's do it. Cool, Chris. By the way, Chris only collects Sea Dwellers, so let's hope Rolex releases a Sea Dweller with a green bezel. And he says Kermit is more stylish, Daytona is more desirable. There you go. Kermit. Got a lot of Kermit love.
You can formal up a Daytona a little bit better than you can make a Kermit or Cermit formal. I think a Daytona has become like a suit watch, really.
It's blingier. It's more shiny.
And I don't think you could do that. I mean, you could, but I don't think it easily with a Sermon. But as far as like a polo shirt watch or something like that, I agree with him totally. The Sermon might be a little more stylish.
Yeah, I've been to a few watch events, and everyone and their mom seem to have a Panda Daytona. It's actually a really boring watch. I'm telling you guys.
That's the only watch that I'll admit right here, right now, if I got a call for that one, I would flip it.
Ooh, okay. Don't say that live on air because now
I'm not on the list for it. But if for whatever
nobody's watching,
I'm not getting on the list for it because I don't want to flip it. But I just don't want one. So why would I keep it?
Kyle says, keep the Sermon and buy a Zenith. Forget the Daytona. Oh yeah, like buy a Zenith. Add a Zenith El Primera to it. Tim Remington, apples and oranges. The Kermit is objectively rare because it's a special model. The Daytona is subjectively special because of being an icon. Yes. And my chin says only rich people can collect watches.
Well, rich is a relative term.
Well, the thing is, like, if you that's what I was trying to tell T and Tickers, right? If you buy the right pieces, you could basically afford more than you would be able to afford otherwise. I mean, you can't afford watches if you buy watches and then you take every time you need to change a watch, you get slapped for 30 to 40 or to 60% depreciation. You know that'll wake you up instantly. Tim the Chin, when these watches are vintage, will people still want them? They can't be serviced.
That's bullshit. Can't be serviced. I've tagged Alex in on that. That's bullshit.
No. The thing is, with the modern CNC machines, like everyone is worried about the parts. The parts, guys.
Alex can make parts. Alex can make parts.
Exactly.
Alex can make parts.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying. There's people with hair on fire freaking out.
Clever fucking stuff. Yeah.
About the parts, and in 10 years you'll be able to print yourself a Rolex in an easy kind of way. Hopefully.
The funny thing is half of these vintage pieces are somewhat easier to service than a lot of the newer ones because at a time half of them were using ETA or whatever movements, and those are much easier to service than an in-house, whatever, something else.
Yeah. That's the problem with the in-house. The more brands start going in-house and all these independent watchmakers, like this Acrivia thing, right? Like, how the fuck are you supposed to service this? Did anybody asking that? Like, how is this gonna get served? Who's gonna do that?
Yeah.
Jonathan, who's going to service this? Are you going to service this?
You'd better gonna send that back to the maker. Actually, you don't want anybody else touch that because if those bridges or parts are damaged, then you're really screwed.
Yeah.
Yeah, you need a legit watchmaker to service something like that.
Yes.
It's a disaster.
That's why I'm lucky that we have like that RGM place is a half hour for me.
Yeah.
Like they're I can take anything there to get serviced. And he'll serve.
I thought that Archie was crazy, only giving his Pateks to Patek Philippe. But over the years, I really understood why he's doing that, and I make the same decision with my Langes. Nobody else touches them.
I would agree. Yeah.
You see, Shamba Basher, £9 super chat. Shamba, thank you so much. Look forward to your escapades in the new year, Tim. Cheers to all the panel too. Shamba Basher, man, I am learning a lot from Marcelo Time. Check out Marcelo YouTube channel. Man, that guy is complete lunatic. He's the Joker.
Actually, Alex, Alex is running crazy here and says he should take the Daytona because it's going to be 60,000 in 3 years. But then we have the value discussion again.
The Kermit also could be 60.
Hang on, Nick's have a look at Nick's question. You don't know he's answering about a platinum.
Okay, wait.
Daytona.
Let me finish my thing here.
Nick's got a question
about live streaming more and more every day. You know, seeing Marcelo live stream 10 to 20 hours every day, really inspiring me to do more live streams. Maybe more.
That is the future.
The future, guys. Do you want me to go to like the city and take you guys on a tour through New York City? Maybe stop by. I don't know. So I don't know if I can go into wristwatch boutiques. But I can definitely, take people on the tour of the city. Maybe talk about some watches with just like people on the street. People on the street. In the other lyrics. Casey Aquatics. What is this? WD-40.
WD-40 will take care of that acrivia.
Yeah.
You know what WD-40 is, Tim?
Tim, bring up
that oil.
Nick,
the oil.
Bring up
That
Nick's
is,
comment.
That is spray
Bring up Nick's comment about what's about flipping a watch. Looks quite.
Yeah, take care of that. Yeah. Wait. Alex, you were not timed out. It was because you were using the capital letters.
Capital letters, yes.
It's a computer timeout, man. It's not. Guys, don't use capital letters. The computer will time you out because it will think that you are
yelling.
Like, the computer will think that you're yelling. Oh, go to the diamond district. Yeah, exactly. I want to go. Well, there's more. I'm just saying, maybe there's more to like this live streaming thing than just watch. Obviously, I want to do daily, like at home. Maybe I'll do like a double schedule, like 10 to 12 watch talk, and then whole day, like, in the city, chilling with the community, talking watches with people on the street, and can have some guests on the side as well. Could be cool. We'll see what happens. Oh, here comes the criminal. Hello, Marcelo. How you doing, man? You're late. What's going on? Are you rebel streaming me?
I'm still streaming. I'm still doing this.
By the way, Marcelo is doing.
He's trying to leave somebody else to run it while he comes on here.
He's doing a 100-hour live stream, guys. I told him, like, I'm gonna be doing a 24-hour live stream for Christmas to celebrate New Year at every single what's it called, like time zone
in the world, you mean?
Yeah. I'm gonna be celebrating every single time zone New Year in the world for the New Year's. And Marcel's like, okay, oh yeah, I'm gonna celebrate it 3 times over. I'm gonna do 100-hour live stream. This guy's insane.
No, you're still doing all right. You're still doing the 24 hours celebrating the capitals. I don't think that's shtick from you. It's still you're doing that right. I'm just doing the countdown 100.
Bruce G. Tim, talking to people on the street that don't care about watches isn't so interesting. Well, I'm gonna try to talk to people who have watches. In New York, you can actually see a lot of people with wristwatch, and I think anyone who has a wristwatch would be super interested in talking about their wristwatch on the live stream. What do you think, Jonathan?
I disagree. I think half those people have watches just because they have a Rolex or Cartier on their wrist. They don't really care about anything else.
Really?
Who said
That's
that?
an interesting point.
Who said that?
Kevin.
Oh, Kevin. Kevin said that.
Kevin said that. So
Really?
I don't think there's a lot of people who just buy a Rolex. So fuck it, it's just a Rolex.
Exactly.
I think they've got a bit of interest in it. I'm sure they have.
No, I doubt it. No.
I think there are many Rolex buyers who genuinely think that Rolex is the epitome of watchmaking, and you will be astounded when you confront them and tell them, "Oh, listen, guys, there are much nicer movements out there. There are makers with much better movements."
Exactly.
Hello, Alex.
Hey, how are you?
Hey man, nobody timed you out. Did you see that? It was just writing in capitals, man. Capitals. Don't use capital letters.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Newbie mistake, Alex. Hello.
Newbie mistake. We got a question from a
Sorry.
viewer. Shane, $5. Rolex talk aside, 100%. My next watch turn between Cartier. Okay, I'm not sure what this one is.
Those reference numbers.
W62.
I tell you, it's
Tim, why are you pulling that up? If you do talk to people on the street, talk to the people at the Speedmasters.
Yeah. I want to talk to it. That doesn't necessarily have to be a
No, those will be the watch nerds.
Rolex people. I'm saying I would go out of my way to find, like, I saw a guy with a Lange. I saw a guy wearing a Zeitwerk. Can you believe it?
I know that when I'm out in the city with, like, let's say my Pepsi on, there's nothing I want more than somebody running up to me and telling me I have a nice watch on.
Exactly.
Yeah, highlighting the fact to every fucker around you that you've got a nice watch.
I may go into defensive mode immediately at that point. I'm not sure, but
The thing is, though, the problem though with right now with doing that kind of live stream is that everyone's wearing jackets, so you cannot see their watches. Just thought of it.
Okay, that's all right. Just grab the sleeve. Just grab the arm and pull the sleeve up. I'm sure
pull the sleeve up.
I'm really sure you would do that. You have no filter.
Sir.
You will just do that. You grab the arm and pull the sleeve. But hey, man, I'm just looking at your nice watch and see what happens.
I think doing that.
I think the super chats would pay for the medical bills at that point.
Ooh, yeah, I have to balance out the super chats with the expenses.
Me dead.
Let's see here. I'm not exactly 100% sure. Newer Guilloche glossy.
And if you got a nice girl with them, that's even better. Well, you know.
It seems to be something wrong. Let's see. 2-6. Oh, I missed the W. Okay, this is why. Okay, wait. Oh, it's the big one. Is it the big one?
I thought it was. I knew it was different than the reference.
No, I don't see. There's no guilloche on this one. W. No. And these reference numbers don't work. Try finding something. Fuck me dead. Jesus Christ. Can't find this. Shopping. Maybe it's this one. Is it Bell and Blue?
I own 2 cards.
Roadster.
Oh, yeah. Oh, okay. Well, there you go.
So that's Roadster is this one. That's we're 100% sure about this one. Yep. W62000 V3. That checks out. 000 V3. But then the other one. Oh, maybe let's see.
I'm just laughing at NATO's comments because saying that he waited up all night for Marcelo, and Marcelo's like fucked off to this stream and left his own one going. It's just fucking great.
Okay, I think I found it. Okay, is this? No. So they're both roadsters. I guess the different. There's 2 different guilloches.
You got super chat from Tim Remington.
1 second. Let me just. Oh man. Huge super chat. Whoa. Okay, we'll get back to this. This is hard. This is harder. Man, Shane did not make it easy for me to find these. Tim Remington, 6,100 yen.
Yeah.
Man, this is a massive amount. I don't know how much that is. But
how much is
man,
that?
That's like $50 at least.
I think 50.
Red.
Yeah.
Happy holidays, everyone. Good watch talk today. Thank you. We had some pillow talk in there as well. Really enjoyed the BCHH Anderson Geneve content the other day. Air Higgins, he's talking about the Air Higgins is picking up a world time. A beautiful, beautiful world time.
Oh yeah, that world time, man. You better unbox it live on this channel.
Exclusive to timwrite. Timwrite exclusive. That's why he's getting my Panda Daytona. Looking forward to seeing it on the stream as well. Wow. I'm looking to snag a Datagraph or a vintage 6263 in 2022. Wow. And by the way, Tim Remington, he's got a Panda Daytona himself as well. So Datograph will be a great update. Wow. Tim. Another Tim. Thank you so much. Let me try to bring up these Shane's Cartiers, and then we'll take a look at the Datograph versus 6263.
Is the other reference the chronograph one? Is it the XL chronograph?
62025 V3. Man, these references.
Cartier Roadster is good. The chronograph one's brilliant.
Well, I think they're okay. 6. That's the correct one.
He said right screen, second watch. Shane's put.
So that's correct. Okay, you see, there's different. Watch. There we go. You see, there's different. The right screen is different one. So I think I figured it out. That's it. You see it. One has the numbers going all the way to the end with the circular pattern, whereas this one has the numbers in the circle. I like actually this one that fills up the whole dial.
Yeah, he said you've got it. Yeah, you got it. Yeah.
Boom.
Yeah,
we figured it out, guys. Is there?
Can you fill the screen up with it? Can you bin the other thing off on the left and put the whole screen as the watch we're talking about?
There we go. Wow, look at this comparison. There we go.
Nice work.
I like the hands on the left screen better.
Right. So which one do we like better, guys?
Type 1 for the left one. Type 2 for the right one.
I want the blue hands. How
about the differences, please, guys?
Yeah.
The right one has a guilloche in the center where Cartier and automatic is written down. The other one has a plain dial. Yes. Where there is no guilloche, and it has blue hands, and the other one has black hands. So to me, it's a non-brainer.
Not everybody likes
the right
guilloche.
one.
Everybody's
the right
different
the
tastes.
bestseller.
Yeah, I like the guilloche, and I like the blue hands. Just seem to be a bit, for me personally, the blue hands just seem to be a little bit out of place. This one's got a bit more cohesive. Design
they look out of place, don't they? Because nothing.
Also here,
there's no other blue on it, is there? Yeah,
it's like blank space. Where here it's like filled up. I love the right one.
That's a Cartier.
Yeah, I must admit, I'd go with the right one. Yeah, the blue hands look a bit off because there's no other blue on it, is there?
Yep.
No, but that's a Cartier. That's a Cartier thing.
Is it? Okay. Yeah. Right, with you.
Got a lot of people going for the 2. I love it. Actually, so David, do you still have your roaster? Or let's just show them. So he's got the chronograph, roaster chronograph. I love. Now he's giving it away to his brother.
Well, we'll see.
We'll see it. Maybe not. Maybe not.
Maybe not. I've been wearing it a lot lately. So
yeah, that is. This watch wears so well, but it's for very, very particular individual. See here, on the leather looks good. My mom has the chrono, but it's too big. I love the blue hands, but really want the guilloche. Rough life. I know. Yeah. The full gold has both, but rather not spend for it. Ah, wow. See, and still you have to choose the blue hands or the guilloche. You can't have both. But what you can do is buy both and then swap the hands and then return it. The guy won't even know what happened.
Yeah.
Look at Alex.
Yeah. You don't know, Alex might even do the work for you if you pay him enough. No, perhaps not.
Welcome to timwrite.
I can get those hands. I can get the hands.
You know that this is what people do, man.
I think
there you go.
Alex will do the swap for you, by the way. Alex will do the swap. He's a watchmaker.
Yeah, I just said that. You're behind the times. I just said that. Alex said he can get the hands.
Easy peasy. He's also he's not local. I thought Shane was from London, but he's in US dollars. So. There you go. It's pretty funny. I love this, man. The feel in the hand, like holding this watch, is so nice. Like caressing it because it's got all these flowing lines. It's beautiful. It's beautiful.
I kind of wish that the one on the right had blue hands because I think that the steel blue would look better with the more elegant hands than the sport version because this one has the same hands but in black as the left. and I think I like them better in black. But anyway,
those blue hands are terrible in person. They look awful. The blue hands.
It
Really
works on the Santos one. It works, but yeah, here it's just like blue.
Awful.
Yeah,
really bad.
With the, you know what I think does it? I think it's the loom inside them makes them. I don't know what it.
It's that tacky fake blue. You know what they do replica watches? It's that really nasty blue.
So it's not.
Tim,
like
I'm reposting Nick's message, by the way, Tim, because you didn't read it last time.
They're not heated blue. Wait, what did you say, Tickers?
You need to read Nick. Nick wants me to still read that message what you put in before about flipping a watch for a platinum Daytona. I asked you to read it before and you didn't do, so someone's asked me again to read it out. Nick, 1057.
Can we have a look at the Tudor Grand Tour as well?
Tickers, I have a higher than that. Let's see.
Healthy relationship. That's the one. At T and Tickers, I have a very healthy relationship with my AD.
Okay.
Oh no, sorry, no,
very
another
healthy
one.
Relationship with AD, and they have offered me a platinum Daytona, but I have the one with the baguette dial. Should I take it and flip it, but risk getting banned?
Yeah.
From the AD, what do you reckon?
Well, I don't know your financials, but the answer is yes.
Yeah. But you have to like do it really, like, you know, you have to go to the right people that will not get you doxxed. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Won't the AD frown upon him doing that? You think?
That's the thing. Can he hold on to it? Does he have to flip it? Like if he can wait, if he can hold it for 6 months to a year, then yes. Otherwise, I mean, because it's a lot of money, man. You can make like $50K at least, right?
At least.
That's a huge amount of money.
Hell, that is amount.
Is $50K worth risking the loss of the relationship? If you need money, yeah, it is. If you don't need money, then maybe no, because maybe in the future there's going to be better stuff. That's the thing.
Yeah, but if you have,
see, that's flipping for a reason, isn't it? That's not just flipping to be a twat. That's flipping because he's got a chance of a better watch, and the fact is he can make a lot more money. It's just the way the market is, isn't it? Yeah.
Also, that's kind of what we were talking about earlier with the diversifying your portfolio. He already has the Platona, right? But just the different version of it. So I'm guessing he's a man of means. If you want to diversify, I'd get it, put it in the bank vault, and
just hold on to it, right?
Yeah, another asset that you have if you ever need to cash out.
Yeah.
I think you're all crazy. Just buy it, sell it. You're all nuts.
Well, yeah, I mean that's the obvious answer. But if you don't need the money, if it's just going to go back into cash, like buying it and just leaving it as a tangible asset, like a gold bar.
What do you mean? Don't need the money? If he buys it, he can quickly make a profit.
Right, but what I'm saying is, if he doesn't, if the profit just goes back into more cash into a savings account, it's 6 of one, half a dozen of the other, and if you're just going to leave it in the savings account to gain a certain percentage, or you think that Platona is going to continuously go up by an increased percentage, buying it and putting it in a bank vault if you don't need the cash could, in theory,
next time I walk past 10 grand on the floor, I'm just going to ignore it, not pick it up.
But you're not giving it up. You're just keeping it.
You are giving it up. If someone offers you that platinum Daytona, just buy it and sell it, or just buy it. Don't say no to it.
No, that's what I'm saying. Buy it, and if you don't need it, because he said he had the other one, buy it and you can put it in the safe somewhere and just have it.
Yeah. To finish up, Shane, I think you should go for the gear shade with the simpler hand. Just keep it simple. Don't go with the blue is cool, but like keep it simple, keep it classy, right? Like there's a reason why Rolex took off the blue hands from the Day-Date, platinum Day-Date. They used to have those blue hands. Now they're just like silverish. Now to answer, man, this is a hard question. Actually, look at this.
That is
looking
not a
forward
hard
to seeing
question at all.
stream. Yeah, he's going to look for snag a Daytona or vintage 6263. What do you guys think? Which one? Which one?
First of all, he didn't ask for advice. He was just saying it.
Ah, okay. Fair
enough. So he didn't ask for advice. So I'm a little bit hesitant to give advice.
Oh, okay, right, I understand. Can we answer Faye's question, Faye Clegg, about the Tudor?
I was muted before. I just wanted to thank him for the nice comments about BCHH, the Anderson watch that we've been talking about the other day. Yes, I'll keep you guys updated. So now which comment was it? What was it?
Faye Clegg. She's asked about a Tudor Grand Tour 2310 purple.
Is it that one?
Yes.
Okay.
Bravo.
Tudor Grand Tour. 1 second. Let me open. The boss is busy negotiating the sales of his channel. So.
Jonathan, Tim does want to hear your opinion after this. So.
Say it again.
Tim does want to hear your opinion on the two. So.
He does?
Yeah, he sure does. I think we all do.
Well, my opinion is clear. I'm a Lange guy, and watchmaking wise, there are miles between those two watches. The Daytona is beautiful, and it sits beautiful, and you get a lot of kudos. But the Lange is far away the better watch. So to me, it's not a question.
Yeah,
I
prefer the Lange.
I agree. It feels more substantial in your hand versus the.
Yes.
The
Before I met Jonathan, I didn't know much about Langers, but we've been forced to learn about Langers since knowing Jonathan. You've got no fucking choice, and I like.
What do you think, Alex?
Yeah,
I do like Langer. Yeah,
that's the one. Yeah.
Yeah.
So 1 second, I'm pulling up the
Tim
Tudor.
washing the dishes right now.
Say it again.
Yes,
Tim washing the dishes right now.
Yeah,
that's
probably got to do laundry
and
and the
change
dishes.
the
Yeah,
laundry.
absolutely.
So 1 second, let me pull up the Tudor Grand Tour Purple Edition. Never seen that, to be honest.
Neither have I.
Never heard of it.
Wow.
So I seen it yesterday, caught my eye. I need to know Alex's thoughts on that. Alex, your turn.
Okay. That I've never seen that watch before. What's in it? How old is it? Is that a new model?
That movement looks to be a bit small. I'm not a huge fan of these Tudors.
Can we find out what movement's in it?
1 second, I tried to.
That's on the rubber. Wow.
So let me check.
Probably the same as all the other Tudor chronographs, right?
Jeez.
Does it have to have the diamonds on it?
For a lady, it's a woman's watch, and the ladies, they need diamonds, don't you know?
That's an interesting combo, though.
Sexist.
Diamonds and rubber.
That's what happens, man.
Not the same thing, yeah.
Uncle Junga actually was asking, what's a one and done for life watch? Here's the sub.
Wow. One done life watch. That's interesting.
still
One
looking
only
for mine.
watch to have. One only.
Yeah.
That's
One
an
and done.
interesting-
Explorer 2.
Ooh.
Explorer 2 polar dial. Everybody in the chat as well, guys. What is your one and done for the rest of you? If somebody came into your house, put a gun to your head, said, I'm taking everything, you can keep one, and if you ever buy watches again, I'll come back and I'll take them again. So you get one to keep for the rest of your life.
So it's something you've got in your collection now, not one you could go out and buy and then they fucking come in. It's something in your collection now.
Yeah.
Oh, well.
Yeah. Well, and let's say,
mine's
let's
gotta
say
be- mine's gotta be
realistically as well.
Realistic. Fuck me.
Like if you can say, would you go with the sub tin tickers if so as a one and done forever?
One and done forever. I'd go with them. If they can have anything, fucking hell,
Yeah.
mil sub, 1977 mil sub. Mil sub.
Ooh,
Not a
okay.
fucking normal one. Proper vintage, proper mil sub.
Yeah.
Issued. Yeah. Absolutely. The Grail watch, I always said it was, didn't I? Love
Alex,
it.
can you live with the IWC one and done? Big Pilot.
Big Pilot would have to be the big. Yeah, that's the watch for me every day. Yeah,
with a better strap.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You need to get a
Be
rubber
dead with a
strap
better
for that,
strap.
man. Can't be taking showers every day with the
Oh,
leather on.
No, the fact is, it fell off, didn't it? Hit the deck, so you need a better
Mm.
strap for that reason.
Yeah.
Free
And David,
service,
what about
right?
you? Is it the Pepsi? Is it your new Pepsi? Is it the culmination of your whole collecting journey?
No, it's not. If you're
Wow.
saying one and done. I can't.
One and-
I can only have one, and I can't sell it, and I can't buy any others.
Yes. Ooh, Cartier Santos. Wow. One and done because you could put the straps, right? You can
Straps,
always go and get more straps.
dress it up, dress it down. I don't know. Fits my wrist perfectly. Most comfortable bracelet in the history of the world. I don't know.
Cool.
Yeah.
Wow.
They're nice, those Cartiers, but the movement inside them is shocking. Terrible quality.
Is it really?
Great, absolutely terrible.
Oh,
Really, they don't actually service that movement. They just swap it for another one.
do they really?
Wow. Yeah,
Alex, why did you have to go and ruin that for him? Why?
Sorry, just being honest. Sorry.
I mean, it's a stainless steel sports watch, so I didn't buy it for any kind of. I was hoping the quality would be better than that, but I didn't buy it for a fancy movement.
No, it's a great looking watch externally, but internally it's so bad. There are a lot of companies have opted out of Cartier selling them because there's so many faults.
I just wanted to get that watch. Now you ruined it for me, man.
Alex, you just ruined it for him. David, you're gonna come back and say, "I've sold my Cartier."
Clandestine, 2 pounds. He's reminding me that he's
Hey! Nobody's asking me about my one and done.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Come on, I don't know what it's gonna be Lang, yeah. So that's not
no
fucking secret.
No, it's not.
No,
it's not.
No.
Rolex
Really?
GMT 16750 transitional model plexi crystal.
Ooh. So is it got the correct dial or is that the service dial?
No, correct dial, of course.
Okay. I'll question that once I see it. Jason Zebra 3, 4 pounds, 49 cents. For him, it's Pam 112 on rubber for every day. Love the rubber on the Pam.
I'm still trying to find out what movement is inside of that Tudor Grand Tour. I can't find it even on Tudor web page. I have no idea what's inside.
Have you got a side view of it? Because if you've got a sside view, I can determine if it's a 2892 bolt-on or if it's a 775.
1 second. Yeah, I have a side view. 1 second.
And Lone
it
Star
even has the
his
code.
One and done is my Daytona.
It doesn't
That
look
is the
raised.
best I have.
It doesn't look raised. The chrono pushers.
Is this a new stock? Is this like come out recently?
I think these are like old stock.
I would
are
guess
old.
those are old. Yes.
They don't make this stuff anymore.
It's definitely a safe watch in terms of servicing because if it's either 2892 bolt-on or a 7750, then it's accessible and reliable. But it depends on how much you're buying it for because externally it's not the most.
They sell for around $4,000 brand new.
I don't like that color strap. That's my. I don't know.
Faye, I wouldn't buy this watch, Faye.
No.
Get something else. Yeah, I'm sorry.
It's a chronograph, but then it has the diamonds, and then the purple color with the diamonds. There's much wrong on this watch.
Can we see a picture of the dial? Sorry, can you pull the dial up?
Oh yeah, sure.
I prefer Cartier Rose to chronograph.
The dial looks really ugly. The movement is.
Oh, for fuck! Now that one is it? I didn't realize that one we had before. Oh yeah,
it's a weird thing. In my opinion.
Yeah, it looks a bit strange, doesn't it? I don't know. It's...
Get it off the screen. It's 3,500 pounds.
Get it off the screen.
Yeah.
With that many diamonds in it.
This thing is. I'm sorry, it's ugly.
It's off, boss.
It's just man.
How bad are those diamonds? That it's 30. It's what, $5,000 for US dollars, and there's that many diamonds on it. What the hell kind of diamonds are they?
Boom! I told her they just 36 for a woman. That's it. That's the one and done for a woman. She can wash dishes. She can wash the kids. She can swim what's that canal between the London and Paris? You can do anything she wants in that one and done. They just
actually fake leg. Check out the 31 or 33 millimeter. They just those are really nice for women. In my opinion, the 36 are a little bit big.
Yeah. Logan, I'm a psychotherapist, so I use a submarine bezel all the time with patience. I love it. One and done.
Physiotherapist.
I thought it was a psychotherapist. We need some psychotherapists.
Yeah, there's quite a bit of difference there between physiotherapist and psychotherapist. Fuck's sake, yeah.
Timing things with the psychotherapy
too much.
is different.
Did you guys decide which one between these two?
Yes.
The Langa.
Oh yeah, the Langer for me. Yeah, Jonathan's made that fucking clear for me.
Yeah.
I value my friendship with Jonathan, so I'm going for the
No,
Langer.
don't get me wrong.
No, I'm being serious. I do prefer the Langer. I do actually.
Those old Daytonas look amazing on the wrist. They're really beautiful, gorgeous
I do
watches.
like the Langer. I love that date window at the top. I love that date window at the top of the Langers. I do fucking really like that.
Have you guys held?
When you told me the story of it as well, you know.
Have you guys held or seen both these watches in person?
Yes, I have.
I did as well. Yep.
Yeah.
I've seen this one at Phillips, and I've seen this one at the London Watch Show.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry, not the London Watch Show.
Go on, Alex.
Watch
Tell us
Time
what
New
you
York.
mean by that. There's obviously something there behind it. Go on.
No, it's not. It's just let's forget about the value of the Daytona, as in the weight, and the way it is. It's really light, obviously because of the age of the watch in those days, and the bracelet's very flimsy and
jingly.
And then you get hold of that Lang & Son, and it's like falling in love. Oh my word, it's beautiful.
City,
honestly.
It's a skyscraper. It's New York City.
Yeah.
Versus Hometown, Alabama.
It's beautiful, honestly. Stunning.
Yeah. There's an old world charm to Daytona, and there's a big city, New York, Big Apple type of feel to Lange. Whoa, Logan. Frame $5 super chat. As a psychotherapist, I use the timing bezel all the time with patience. Subdate 126610LN takes all forms of bodily fluids and washes up. LOL.
Oh God! I like to scrape them bodily fluids out the.
It's beautiful, you know. My wife's got the Yacht Master, right? So, she's always, you know,
she wears that
with
to work?
bodily fluids.
Tim, she wears that to work?
Yeah.
Oh, nice.
Oh yeah. You know, she had a patient. She had a patient. She was telling me she had a patient, right? And it was like recently too, and he was like, "Oh yeah." She remembers. So the wife was really annoying because she was asking all kinds of fucking stupid questions. But the guy, he has like cancer. He's done, and then there's nothing can be done for him, right? But she was like, the husband told like the wife to kind of fight off, like, you're asking too many questions. I mean, it's, you know, it's cancer, man. It's sad. It's really sad. But she was like treating, like, you know, so the patient told his wife to stop annoying my wife with all the questions, right? Because it was too depressing. And then when the wife left, my wife, she was like, doing something, and he said, "Oh, that's a nice watch." He knew the watch. Nice. So cool. Yeah. It's really sad, but so cool. Thomas Burnett, £4.49. Alex, which budget movement is most reliable for the money? Seiko and NH36 is Miyota, STP, or Salita? Would be interested to hear your opinion on these.
Salita.
Ooh, the Salita shitters are the best. There you go. Shout out to T and Tickers. He's got a lot of Salita watches.
So Alex,
Christopher Ward.
How does the Seiko movements and the Miyota movements stack up to Salita?
Well, I mean, Myota are cheap movements. They're reliable, but they're cheap. They're not fantastic. They're not even good to look at. Seiko movement is reliable. It's functional, but Solita movement is, in my opinion, surpasses both in accuracy and reliability.
Is it worth the premium though? Because you're paying much more for the Solita movement versus a Seiko or a Miota movement.
Yeah, it is. Yeah.
You know, a lot of those Seiko movements, they have plastic parts. Plastic parts.
Like Mercedes.
Like, exactly. It's messed up. It's messed up.
Yeah, so that's my Christopher Ward with a Solita hand-wound movement. Great, I love it.
Hand-wound movement? That's not automatic?
Not automatic, it's hand-wound.
Turn
There's
around,
no rotor.
turn around. Let's see it. Let's see the open case back.
Trust me, it is. I think it's a SW. I think it's a 201. I think it's definitely 100%. It's hand-wound. There is no rotate. It's hand-wound.
Turn it around. Turn it around.
It's not got a see-through case back. So you can't see.
Oh,
but
it doesn't
trust me.
Ooh, it's got a trident on the back. That's very cool. Trident.
It is hand-wound. I love it. Great watch.
Yeah.
Great watch.
Cool. Plastic, water, parts. Tim Remington, very true. The Daytona almost feels like a toy compared to today's standards, but it's such a cool piece.
Yes, absolutely.
Yeah. By the way, Tim Remington, he's the guy who met up with Marcelo time, and I believe it was Austin Daniels as well. And they were talking watches in Japan. So when I'm going to Japan to get some of that Marcelo slapped meat, probably gonna call Tim Remington here. We're all gonna chill. Be cool. Cool. Tim sent the package. Yeah, and then we reminded him about calling the CPA. Yeah. Really good. I have a really good WhatsApp group. They keep me on up and up. By the way, you're not doing laundry? What's going on? We had viewers super chat to do the laundry.
You can see a super elbow come out of the nowhere on that one.
You know.
I thought it would have been done by now. Let's be honest, right? She was just in the chat. She's in the chat. Do not telling people, reminding the viewers, do not drink, do not smoke. By the way, I had the viewer buy me he saw all the crap that I was drinking. And he sent me.
Ooh,
Glenmorangie.
What was that for?
I think the laundry comment.
Oh, that was with Korean money. Laughing with Korean money. It's so stupid. Anyways, do you guys know anything about this? The Glen Moray.
Yeah, Glenmorangie. It's good stuff. It's good stuff.
Actually, between my wife and me, we are calling that the girls' whiskey because
the girls' is this the girls' whiskey?
Because it's smooth and soft.
Smooth. Yeah.
Oh,
there's nothing wrong with smooth whiskey. There's nothing wrong.
It's a nice single.
It's not bad.
Because the stuff I have, it's like gasoline. That wild turkey.
Oh yeah, well, good lord.
Drinks like sandpaper a bit, just a bit. I think it's because. Okay, calm down. It's got the rye one. The rye. The rye has a bit of an extra bite to it. But yeah, I don't know. I don't know if I should be opening all these things. So there we go.
Right, guys, I'm going to go to bed. Thank you,
Alex. Wait. If anybody wants to super chat, one final question for Alex. Just give it another a minute. Last question for Alex.
I'm sorry if I upset
the
you.
Watchmaker. By the way, Alex, when are you going to?
You need to organize. You need to organize this thing that he's going to do for
Alex.
The channel.
Yeah, Alex, guys, everybody. Alex is going to come onto the stream or whenever you're ready. Tell me the time. I'll work around your clock. He's going to service movement from beginning to end. beginning to end, live for you guys to see what it takes to service that Viking thing. So huge shout out to Alex here, the man, the myth, the legend.
No pressure.
Yeah, no pressure. Oh, we got Watch Gringer, Brittany. Yes, Whiskey Choi. Glenmorangie. By the way, hey, maybe that's a good whiskey for me and Brittany. The Glenmorangie 10. All right, I think. Have a drink. No. I mean, I just took some medicine. Can't do it until my wife goes to do the laundry. And I can sneak one in. Get it? Otherwise, she's gonna slap. So yeah, you see? Yeah, she'll just super slap me. So that's what I'm talking about. All right, Alex. Have a good night.
Alex, good to see you. Good night.
Good night. Bye-bye.
We'll see you.
Yeah, see you, Alex.
Yeah. I'm gonna have him call me. Because I joined today, and I mean he was servicing that movement at like 11 o'clock in the morning for me. It's just around the time that I was just started to waking up. So I'll probably have to start a live stream like at 10. Oh, I don't know if he's really in the mood for servicing movements on New Year. Because New Year, guys, the New Year. It's going to be a 24-hour live stream. Who's jumping on? David, are you doing anything on New Year?
How dare you? Of course. I mean, what? Like when? I mean, I don't know.
Anytime.
I mean, yeah, I'll be on. Sure.
Yeah, you'll be on. Yeah, just for at least a couple hours.
Yeah, I mean, are you doing all New Year's Eve and all New Year's Day, or what?
I'm gonna be starting at 5:30 in the morning
on New Year's Day.
What does that mean?
Saturday or Friday?
Which one is which?
Friday is New Year's Eve. Saturday is New Year's Day.
Oh, Eve. So before the New Year.
You're gonna start
because that's when the New Year is in like some New Zealand. So
Okay,
we'll be celebrating New Zealand first.
Yeah. So,
but
so when Archie comes on, Archie will be going into New Year's Day. So on the Archie show. Yeah.
Friday. I'm going to a party that night, but Friday during the day, I'll be on whenever.
Yeah, there you go. So you don't have to be with me live or when it's like the countdown 10, 8, 9, watching the ball drop. Oh, I have to somehow integrate the New York ball dropping ceremony. By the way, you're not going to Times Square by any chance? No?
No.
Man, maybe Kevin is going to be at the Times Square. Kevin.
No, definitely not.
You're not going to go to Times Square. We need feet on the ground. I mean, sneakers on the ground to show our viewers.
Well, how many people are they letting?
How about this? If you let me wear your Daytona for a whole month, I'll do it.
No problem. That's my Daytona.
Oh, it's Jonathan's Daytona.
Jonathan's Daytona for a whole month. If
Tim,
only Jonathan approves.
I have no problem with that.
27,000 people or something in Times Square this year.
So I'll walk to the police barricades and I'll report from there.
Yeah. That would be so cool.
Yeah,
guys, you think it's worth the risk?
Oh man, he's willing to do it. Let's say, how about 3 months then? 3 months.
It would be ratings gold, you know that.
Yeah,
right? For the community. The community. MD Chaz, do it for the community, Kevin. Think of the community.
3 months.
Man, I'll do it. If someone can take over the live stream, right? I could probably what I can do if I have someone who can run the live stream while I'm like in the train underground. That's how Marcelo does it.
Me and Jonathan could do it as long as I'm available.
Yeah. What do you think? Well, it's going to be running really late because my midnight is 5 hours from now.
Fuck me, Dad.
Yeah. I would love to do it, but I'm busy with my laundry for 24 hours on that day.
Yes, he's got lots of laundry, haven't you?
Man,
got me someone in your time zone, really, hasn't it? To be honest,
it's going to be tough. T and Ticker stealing the leads. Working on those leads, guys. Gerald, the community has good and bad aspects. Fuck me dead. Oh yeah. There's Stephen Manash. Marcelo has 22 leads of Tim's who got them from Archie, who got them from the community.
Oh, Tim, I wanted to give you an idea for a show in the new year at some point.
Yeah. What's the idea?
I just got into watching Succession. Have you ever seen Succession on HBO?
Yeah.
Okay, so the watches on that show are insane. Like they have, I mean, from Rolex to Vacheron to everything. And I know people used to do it with the Sopranos. They used to do like the watches of the Sopranos and stuff. The watches of Succession might be worth like a video or something like that. I'm blown away by what's on that show. It's unbelievable.
Oh, so go through watches in like movies and TV shows.
Yeah, but that one, I mean, I've seen so many Pateks, Vacherons, Rolex on that show. Like, just highlight them because people, I mean, they love those shows and stuff.
That stuff, I mean, that's how you get a lot of views in real world, right? That's why Tony, Nico Leonard. That's why he gets so many views because he makes videos about that. You know, those collection reviews in like
of
celebrities and that's cool. Yeah, that would be cool to go through that stuff, man. That's stuff. Man, making one of those videos takes about a week, just so you know.
But I just know whenever I'm watching TV or a movie or anything, I'll pause it anytime. Yeah, I pause it and I'm looking it up and I'm trying to zoom in and all that kind of stuff. It's kind of fun.
Yeah, I remember I was watching. Was that the TV show about the detective, man, in the United States? It was so good. So,
there's about 1,000 of those, so you're gonna have to.
Yeah. Man, with Matthew McConaughey. True Detective. Yeah. True Detective.
Oh yeah.
With Matthew McConaughey. Yeah.
Oh my God.
I think he's wearing a sub in that.
Yeah, I think you're right, but I have to watch it again. But that was one of the best seasons of TV ever.
Yeah.
Ever.
True Detective, freaking incredible.
Incredible show.
I haven't actually, man. Actually, I don't have much time to. It's surprisingly, it is kind of weird, but I don't have actually a lot of time to watch anything. You know,
I've watched so little TV since I've been doing this shit. I tell you seriously,
right?
Yeah, really. I really have fucking hardly watched any fucking television whatsoever.
This is better than TV, man. It's better than TV. Tim, we need to get you to buy Grand Seiko, bright blue car. I should have bought one of the Jonathan's Grand Seikos. He sold like 7 of them.
Jonathan, I no longer know you anymore. It's just terrible.
Yes,
a lot of respect.
I still have Grand Seiko. Don't worry about it. By the way, True Detective, it was not a Rolex Submariner that he wore. It was a Lorus.
What?
I've been Lorus Tidal. It was called.
Oh,
in the first season, at least. Yeah.
Oh.
Laura's title.
Yeah, there is an article on Hodinkee. No,
Hodinkee did an article on that.
Yes.
That's cool.
I'm gonna link.
I never looked that one up.
Yeah, let's look. Let's bring it up. Stephen Manash, $2 super chat. Marcelo, Tim, I still streaming. Tim. Marcelo is like on 2 live streams at the same time. The guy is not only rebel streaming, he's double streaming. Kind of ridiculous. Okay, here we go. Tim offers wife $20 to do laundry. Tim's roommate flexes by slapping him with stack of cash.
Legendary moments here, live on timwrite.com.
Yeah, I don't have that kind of cash. It's Korean money too. It's Korean money, right? Everything's just slap me with a stack of cash. Such a dick move, you know.
If you didn't notice if it's Korean money or US, she had to slap you harder.
She slapped me so hard, I thought it was Korean, man. I thought, man, come on, just do the laundry. What are you waiting for? What are you doing there? Reading? Okay, just reading. It's okay. It's only on timwrite live stream. This kind of drama, the wristwatch drama. But where she slapped me with the stack of cash, wearing her all her new fancy schmancy clothing that she got while I was away. It's ridiculous. Look, see, I'm still wearing my palm fronds. By the way, I think I just ripped my jeans. Fuck.
I'm sorry to hear that.
Can I still wear them though? Like just because they split
No.
down the middle.
You're an adult. You can do whatever you want. I'm just
yeah. That's not too bad.
Not too bad.
Yeah. That's what I'm thinking. Nobody's seeing. I'm not gonna be sitting down, splitting my.
No, they're just they're summertime jeans now. More airflow.
Yeah. Yeah, it's good for ventilation. Ventilation.
There you go.
That's the key word. Let's see here. 1 second. So, Jonathan, did you find that thing?
That article, I linked it in 1 second. I'll pull it.
Bring it up. Bring it up, man.
Don't stress me.
Wow. J617. Am I wrong? Every worthwhile brand has patented horological benefits. Kind of. There's a lot of brands though. Patents, like they flex all their patents. Like there's a lot of unnecessary patents though. So, but is the good stuff? The good stuff. Yes. What is that? It does look like it's on a rubber strap, right?
Yeah,
definitely
to me,
it's a mariner shape.
Yes, it looked to me like a Seiko on first sight, but the article says it is a Loris something Loris Tidal.
Loris Tidal. What that even means?
I'm trying to pull that up if I find something.
Yeah. Baruka said, "What is happening? Why is the fun gone?" After I got bitch slapped, by the wife, I think it really sidetracked. Also, we're coming to the end of the show, guys. We got another 10 minutes. If you got any questions, shoot them in the comments section. I'm gonna try to answer. Coming to the end of the show, guys. The end of the show. And then, man, I'm so scared. I'm actually a bit freaking out because I have to go to that Diker Heights to give you guys a bit of a tour. So I'm gonna be doing a second live stream in about 3 hours. Oh, Laura's okay.
I can see how you could see that as a sub a little bit from because
they
never really get close up.
I was fooled by that as well.
Yeah. Wow.
But True Detective was a great series. I've only seen series 1. The other series shouldn't be as well. Have you seen all the seasons?
I have. Stop at 1.
Okay.
And just be happy that you saw that great season.
Okay.
And don't let the other ones ruin it for you.
That is what I'm getting from the reviews. Yes.
Yeah.
So
I wish I would have stopped at 1.
But McConnelly was amazing in that series.
Oh my
God!
God.
The first one, yeah.
The one scene where he's whispering to that girl who he's questioning, who killed her kid or something like that, and he's like, "Yeah, when you get a chance, you should probably kill yourself." And I was just like, "What?" It was crazy.
Yeah, that show is fucked up. Not nearly as fucked up as the Archie Luxury live stream. Pretty close.
It was brutal, man. That show was brutal, but I mean, in a great way. It was just,
yeah. But we now started watching Dexter again. I'm a big Dexter fan.
The new season.
The new season I like as well. Yes.
Do you? I haven't. I watched the old show, but I haven't watched the new season.
Yeah, no. The new season has a different approach, a different storyline, but it's very interesting, and we're just waiting for the next episode. So it is addictive.
Okay, very good. I'll check that out. Yeah. I was a little worried it was going to go the other route and not be as good.
No. It's the first 2 episodes are a little bit dragging, but then it's gaining steam.
Yeah, because that guy, that actor, I forget his name. He's great in everything that he does. He was on 6 Feet Under way back in the day, and that was an excellent show as well.
What are we looking at? Lange and Söhne?
No, Akrivia, Reshepi. How he does his movements. It's that deep Akrivia movement.
In the new year, I will have the owner of Moritz Grossmann on our show.
Nice.
Ooh. Oh, that's cool. Whew. Oh, this is how he blues the hand. Wow.
Yeah, you don't put them directly into fire because you can't control the temperature. So you put them basically in a bed of copper that is heated in a pan, in a kind of pan. So the copper then transfer the temperature to the hand and heatens it up.
That's if you don't have if you have ovens and things like that, you don't necessarily need to do that. But yeah, you can't put direct heat on anything to make it.
By the way, Jonathan, have you seen my new videos?
No, actually not. I didn't have the time. What was your new video about? About me?
Exactly.
Oh shit.
I haven't made it yet. Haven't made any videos yet. It's just I'm gonna do one tomorrow. I gotta do one tomorrow. There's just
you want to do one about me?
No. I want to do one about the top 10.
Everything tomorrow.
Everything.
Everything tomorrow.
Yeah.
Everything tomorrow.
Everything tomorrow.
Oh, it's hard, man.
Yeah.
It's hard.
Tomorrow again. Tomorrow.
I didn't say this gig was easy. You know, this gig, guys. This gig. It's very time consuming. This gig is very, very, very time consuming, guys.
I can tell you.
I'm serious. I'm still a little bit sick. That's why it is a bit.
You couldn't tell.
A bit tough, yeah.
I'm just kidding.
You know?
You sound like you're sick.
Yeah, and that's part of the reason that I've been a bit slow. You know, I'm great at finding excuses. I'm very good at that. I'm very great at finding excuses. By the way, whoa, that is wild. Whew. The before and after, guys.
Yeah.
Wow. The parts. Whew. Lord Fleck, when you go out drinking with Tim, you never know when the spanking will stop and the bare chest begin. Wow, Nick. They would have burned him at the stake in the Middle Ages. Wait, who? Me? I don't think so. I got Space Lord, $2, 10 tickets. What's your appearance fee to come to AC3? That is a really good question. You're
10 tickets, you're muted.
I don't think he's talking to us.
Oh yeah.
We got technical issues, technical difficulties. Nothing is working, guys.
I think he's on the phone.
Yeah, he's telling us to wait then.
He said $1.
I had some sound problems. Hey, I had some sound problems. Hey, what have I got myself into? Hey!
There we go. Speedy Hernandez, I'm back again, fellas. Speedy Hernandez saved the show. Good to see Timmy giving the punters consistent content. That's what I'm here for.
Tickets is on the phone with Archie.
I'm here. Oh yeah. He's talking to him. He's like, Archie, no, that's that's not enough. Archie, if you want me to
he tells him no, 5,000 is not enough.
Yeah.
No.
Yep, no. I'm too big of a star, guys.
Yeah.
Archie, if you want me to do an appearance, it's gotta be at least 10 to 12,000.
Right, can you hear me? Hello.
Hello. How was your negotiations with Archie going? How much did you make the deal for? Huh? Was it 5,000 or 12,000?
Undisclosed amount.
Have one of Archie's viewer send him a military style watch or something like that. Oh, come on, get him something. Sweeten the deal.
So, but T and Tickers, you're gonna tell me how much Archie pays you, because then I'm gonna haggle with Tim.
That's
gotta
right,
haggle
because
like
remember
a
Archie
bitch.
requested me, didn't he? Archie
Yeah.
did ask for me. I didn't,
I didn't ask
he
for Archie.
chased me.
Yeah, Tim didn't ask for me. I was just there.
Well,
let's
yeah,
be
you
honest.
know what?
Yeah.
That's a good question, Jonathan. So we're on here for 3. Where do you guys send your invoices to Tim for paying you for the time that you're on the show? Because I need to send him.
Thing is, though, a lot of my invoices, they get lost in the mail.
No,
unfortunately, yes.
Yeah, I get that complaint all the time for some reason or another.
Yeah, and to send invoices to timwrite at Brokers Poker
Timwrite
Street
Holdings.
in Brooklyn doesn't really make it.
Timwrite at 123 Happy Street isn't the right address.
Yeah,
No, it's the platform of the 3/4 or something. 8 3/4. Ooh. Invoices are in everything tomorrow box. Yes.
You got
Everything
the system, yes.
Fantastic.
Archie started, Tim. Tim Archie
Okay.
started.
Yeah, guys.
I'll let you know.
Great stream today.
Great stream.
Whew. Bit of a low note ending, but hey, it is what it is. Oh man, I had great time. Thank you, David, T Tickers, Jonathan, Kevin, and even that crazy lunatic Marcelo.
Yeah.
Don't forget Alex.
Triple
Yeah, and
streaming.
Alex, guys, we're gonna have Alex do a full movement service. Full movement service.
Yes.
On the show. I don't know when, but it's gonna be very soon. And yeah, guys, do not leave the hobby. Okay? Do not leave the hobby. It's not about the watches, it's about the community. Okay? Remember, it's not about the watches. It's about the people you meet in your journey through the wristwatch hobby. That's it. Good night, everybody. I'll see you later today. Or maybe tomorrow. I don't know. I'm not feeling 100%.